Ladies and gentlemen, live and alive, welcome to the stream. So it begins. What are we doing here? I got my ping out, got my message on Discord to Social Stream Ninja to assist me with improving my stuff. I think we're ready to go, folks. Now, a little practice wouldn't hurt. Oh, first, says Owegs, yes you are. Owegs, how are you, my friend? Great to see ya. How's it going? A man who I envy. Owegs is back here. Oh, I'm dying. Bruh, I just ate so much. Directly before coming on, I ate some doner kebab. Some doner kebabs. Unbelievable. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at what time the place closes, so I know when I can order from them again, because this place, I had a wrap that just unbelievable. Best I've ever had in my life by a wide margin. It was delectable. Let's see, what time is it now? Wow, they close real early. They're closing at like 7 p.m. each day. I guess this place is really in demand. They don't gotta stay open late. Oh. Like, let's see. Okay. I gotta keep this place in mind. This place is unbelievably good. How do I, like... Ooh, I can favorite. Okay, they definitely saved the favorites. Absolutely. Not bad at work. 7 more hours to go. I hope that 7 hours moves in a flash. And it's gone. Woo! Man. Man, oh man. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. It's great to have you in the chat, Owegs. Absolutely wonderful. We are on the fastest Dark Souls 3 run of all time that I've ever been on. And it's looking like we could really, you know, do it. It's looking like we're going to get an incredible time. And then last night, I had to end the stream early. I got the boss call, as they say, you know. I got the call that cut the stream. And I had to run. Like I said, we're still finishing the move, right? I'm in the new place, obviously. I'm streaming from the new place. But there's still quite a bit to do. It's quite a process, not only moving cross-country, but moving all your stuff cross-country, your cats and people, moving family members to different places, all at once. And so it's quite a process. We're getting close to the end here, though. We are getting close to the end here. That reminds me, I need to send a text message. Let me do that right now. I'm going to mute the mic. There we go. Message sent. All right. So I need to brush up on our studies, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't I give y'all a little peek, huh? You can see what we're dealing with. There we go. Did I just do something? There we go. All right. So I hadn't looked at this in a while, but I don't want to go into this speedrun rusty. Because I was in the zone last night, and I don't want to lose that where we were. Let's see where we were, though. I wasn't using a guide. I was doing it all off memory, too. Okay, bone wheels. We did this. We did Wolnir. Used the Sadix method, as we like to call it. Loitering on Deacon's fight. I believe we are up to Pontiff. We are. In fact, now I remember, we are at Pontiff's door. We're at his front door, chat. Our dex should be like 30. Well, let's say 33. I know we have more dex than that, but we're going to say 33 for testing. Okay. So let's go in. We're going to do a little de-rust practice sesh before we get back into that speed run. Okay. Let's take a look. 29 dex. How much luck do we got? That's the real question. The Vig is also incorrect. I believe we have 16 Vig in the actual run right now. Level up. Here we go. I think 15 is fair. I believe we are up to like 35. We'll just do 33.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay. We have this as our build. Resin. Something like this. We've got the Right Eye. We've got the Lloyd. We've got the Karthus. Am I supposed to put the Herald set on here? Nah. Nah, surely not. Surely not. I think we're ready to go. Okay, so it's parry slash parry. If he immediately hits me, it's parry. If he pokes me, it's dodge back parry. Good question is, what level Twin Blades? The answer, I think this is right. I think it's +3. We haven't had access to large Titanite yet. So it's just +3. That's all we got to work with. All right. Reset first encounter behaviors, single boss selection, Pontiff Sullivan. Woo! Okay. And let's give it a read. And something to remember also is when I enter that boss fog, I can chill for a moment. There's nothing that can possibly hit me. Because he does not aggro. So what I'm going to do is we'll put in the game capture so you don't get that white bar. There we go. So I can just chill here, right? So. Let's go over what the day entails. Fight Pontiff. Run to Anal Rondo. Grab the Eastern Ashes off the platform to Anal Rondo. Drop down side. That'll be where we get our Titanites from. Okay. So we grab Ashes. Run to Aldrich. Spook. Do I need the bonfire? I don't think I do. I think we just run straight to Anal Rondo. Run straight to Aldrich, and we never even get a bonfire. I don't see a reason to. Unless something horrible happens. No reason. Because a bonfire appears in the arena for Aldrich, I believe. And either way, I could just bone out. Right? If not, if I'm wrong. So something like grab Ashes, Spook to jump off that one ledge near Aldrich, fight Aldrich, Firelink, pop souls, give Ashes, buy 6 bundles. I don't know why I buy 6, to be honest. I never have used all of them. Ever. But all right, let me just put here, buy 6 gold pine bundle. I'm editing my thing. I'm sorry, resins. Resins. I used to buy bundles, but they suck. Buy 6, control S. 6 full gold pine resin. I don't need the word full here. Control S. 12 large Titanite. Max my wind blades and Estus. I realize I don't have the slab in here. In my guide. I'll add that. 17 Vig. 44 Dex. Profane Capital Bonfire. Yorm it up. 44 Dex. Do I need... Interesting. There's a thought here, which is that I could honestly go straight to Yorm And we could just say, forget all that shopping. Like, we can combine all this into one, but then if I die to Yorm and lose my souls, I've literally thrown the entire run. Fascinating. We're debating right now, chat, the path. I think I'm gonna edit this. So take a look. Okay. Eastern Ashes, Orlando, Aldrich, and then here, I think, Bonfire to Yorm, I think. So, because I don't need more Vig isn't going to help me against Yorm. I need to be hitless against him anyway. It's funny because we changed the order we do everything so we would have enough Vig that we could survive one hit from Yorm. I think we already can. Okay. Hold on, I gotta send a message here. Alright, dear, you rest well. Hopefully they are good. Okay. Kill Yorm. I think I'm gonna copy this out. I'm going to put this here. So, Aldrich AI Break, Profane Capital Bonfire. Port 2, Profane Capital Bonfire. Spook to drop down and run past fire shooters. Kill Yorm. Because Dex isn't going to help me with the Storm Ruler, I don't think. Sell all souls to Grandma. Give all... And then this is where... because it's gonna teleport me to Dancer. Bone... out of Dancer to Firelink. Sell all souls to Grandma. Give all ashes. Buy 6 gold pine resin, 12 large titanite, max wind blades in Estus. Level of 17 Vig, 44 Dex. Yes, this is much cleaner. This skips instead of going back and forth so many times. This is something you can only do if you're sure you're not going to die in between. Like, if I die to Yorm, everything gets messed up here, but we're just believing in ourselves, chat. Hold on a second, I got a message to listen to. Okay, sorry, I had to listen to all the messages I was just sent. Back to game capture. Here we go, folks. It's funny how the bar... Usually the boss health bar doesn't appear until they're aggroed. But Sullivan, his bar appears, but he's just chill. He doesn't aggro until you pass a certain one of the pews, you know? Okay. All right. So basically, I don't need any guidance after this point. You know, it's because I kill him, and then the rest is just kind of straightforward. It's run to Aldrich, then go to Yorm, and we're just not leveling up ever again until after Yorm, and then it's just to Dancer. Ah, I knew I forgot something. I need to add Dancer, Lightning, DSA, Pale Resin, Herald Armor, Lightning Twin Princes, Fight with Herald Armor on. Shortcut before Twin Princes, get Titanite Slab. Upgrade. There we go. Okay. Boom. All right. I'll close the guide. I don't need it. Let's get into practice, ladies and gentlemen. So here's how it works. You go Green Blossom at 2nd. You go Pine Resin at 4th. You get ready. Boom! You two-hand. You miss. 1, 2. Okay, we made a mistake. That's why the derust is what I wanted to do. That is why I wanted to derust. It's because I missed the slash, and so my timing was totally off. Try that again, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Nice. All right, so yeah, definitely glad we're doing this. Again, yesterday I wouldn't have had these. I would have not died to him. I think I would have first tried him. We were in the zone, but that was after hours of gameplay, so we were already derusted. You know, it always takes my brain time to wake up to playing the video game and to like get into the kind of focus mode. Right now, it's extra hard to focus because I just ate the most incredible kebab I've ever had. And so my brain is just like, ugh. I didn't even just eat it. I just, I should... Do I practice with the Grass Crest Shield so that way I can be guaranteed to get it? Maybe I should. I think I'm going to practice with the Grass Crest Shield. So it's a harder parry. Honestly... Let's try. This is what I'm not supposed to do, but that's what I'm going to practice with. This is much harder, and so when I do the real run with something easier, it should be easy. But I ate so much food. I wanted to try everything this kebab place had to offer, basically, because I'm the fattest man who ever lived. Nice. Okay. I was afraid I wouldn't get that parry. 1, 2... I missed. You saw it? I did it, but I missed because the Grass Crest Shield does not have the same parry window as Buckler. Almost. I was obviously way early there. Almost got him. When I do get him, I have to remember it's all about stamina management. I have to never run out of stamina, wait for stamina to reload as he phase transitions. Again, this is not at all how you're supposed to do it. This is technically optimal. When I spoke to the speedrunners in the Discord, they were like, yeah, I mean, this would be optimal if you could do this with a Grass Crest Shield, but like, why would anyone do that? See? The timing is way harder with the medium shield versus the Buckler. Whoo! Oh, chat. It's much better for practice, though. Again, you practice with something harder, then it's easier after. All right. There we go. It's all about timings. Everything is timing. 1, 2. Look at that, chat. Unbelievable. So because of what I'm doing and using the grass crest shield, 3. This would beat the world records time right now. Now that was unbelievably flawless, chat. That was a flawless victory right there. That was the dream. That was the dream. With a grass crest shield, I just did that. With a medium shield parry, I just did that. I mean, that was nice. If I could just get that down real quick, I'm not going to be concerned about nothing. And then we'll do a little dancer practice. Just a little bit of practice. We don't need to get perfect at anything. Just a little bit of practice. Haven't seen this guy in about a week because of the move. There we go. 1, 2. I messed that up. That was a free parry. I needed to dodge back when I saw the poke. Almost. Not fast enough. I need to get the funny thing is we only learned the parry window for if he does the poke before I moved. So not last stream, but the stream before when I was still in the village. So it's like a new strategy still to me. So I gotta just make sure I can do that real quick. If I can, I'm good. Here we go. There we go. If I'm getting this with the grass crest shield, that hit. 1, 2. Okay, that was it, but I missed because I used the grass crest shield. Okay, man, come on. What are you doing? There we go. Should be good. Honestly, I feel fine about this. Gotta be very careful if he does that. Gotta recenter. That was funny. So he can do that sometimes after the phase transition. He's supposed to summon this, but he can just shoot out a very quick punish attack. One more time. This time with the buckler, and then we move on to Yorm, I guess. It's Yorm, right? Because Aldrich is next, but who cares about that? That we have down, I believe. All right, let's see it. This is with the buckler, so this is how it'll actually be in the run. Let's take a look. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Grab him. I watch his shoulders to know when he is no longer iframed. 1, 2. Nightmare. Okay, that would be a very unfortunate way to die. Because I was at an angle to him, he just stabbed through me. I've never, not one time have I ever had that happen. That would have been a very unfortunate. So was I was just so early. Okay. That might have just been a fluke, though. If I also choke here, then, it wasn't. That's all it is, though. It's just choking, because I do have this guy. Okay. 2 hand. 1, 2. Alright. It's free if he does that. It's the other thing I'm more afraid of. Okay, watch the stam. Yeah. That's just a miscalculation. That's fine, though. In the real run, that wouldn't happen because we have just a little bit more damage. I think one more time. One more time and we say it's enough. Should have done this in reverse order, to be honest. You know what? I'll do the rest of it in reverse order. I'll come back. We'll just get through one here. Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3. Yep. You're kidding me. Okay, I wasn't fast enough. There we go. Heal. He's not doing his phase change. There, his summon. I am just not getting enough damage on him. I have to assume in the real run I'm going to be able to do it. I'll be more cautious at least. Let's move on. I don't want to waste too much time here because I want to get the run done. Okay, what is next? What is next? Yorm, I guess. I'll do a little Yorm practice. I should do Soul of Cinder first. Yeah.
Well, very well.
Soul of Cinder is lightning, right? And I have a plus 10 for that. Do I Herald armor for the Soul of Cinder? I don't think I do. Right? Because it just makes it so that... I actually don't know. Because I usually just do it light load. No, I personally don't. I'm supposed to Herald armor, but I don't. Okay. I think this is correct. I could be missing something, chat. Where are you? There. Soul of Cinder. There we go. We're going to go backwards. So we'll do Soul of Cinder, then we'll do Twin Princes, Dancer, and so on. Dragon Slayer armor, rather. All right. So I'm supposed to run in case he does the move that is punchable. That move. I just realized, I think it did the noise as if I hit him when I did a dodge roll there. You're kidding. I thought stagger. I was out of stamina. Chat, he didn't stagger it whatsoever. I genuinely have no idea what just happened. That, first off, I was playing that incredibly, but like... Then I was like, wait a minute, why isn't he staggering? That was bizarre. He just didn't stagger the whole time. I don't know how his stagger bar even... Like, did it bug out? There should be no way his stagger bar reset like that. He must have had a hyper armor move or something that I don't know about. Tough. Bro, dodge rolled me. 1, 2, 3. That was wild. 4, 5, 6. Really want to heal. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's a dodge out. That was my bad. He's way too, like, that. This positioning is so dangerous because I'll get hit by moves that I'm not supposed to get hit by. All right. Here we go. Flin Plon. 1, 2. Medium distance. Never roll back. Always forward or walk back. Never. Always a free hit there. And then he's dead. Woo! That's a guy we know very well. What an incredible boss. All right, we know that guy very well. We don't need to practice him. We spent so much time learning him and studying him. We're good. All right, I'm gonna have to down level now. I don't know, something like this maybe.
Farewell, Ash.
That was a noise I don't think I've heard before. Okay, reset first encounter. Hey, if it isn't Chris the Ninja with the morning. Chris, how are ya? How are you, my friend? We had to end stream a little. We were on a world record pace yesterday, and we had to end stream a little bit early, and about an hour early. And so we're gonna restart the run shortly. I'm just de-rusting real quick before I do. I had to end early because I got a call and I had to go do something. Because again, we are still middle of the move. Woo! Okay. Twin Princes is lightning as well, but I highly doubt I'm using it against them. I'm doing good, just chilling, says Chris. Love to hear that, love to hear that, love to hear that. Just chilling, he says. That's what the man said. Am I forgetting anything? Plus 10. I don't parry. I think this is the build. Always chilling, my friend. Always chilling. Well, I'm glad to have you here, as always. And like I said yesterday, you see any problems, anything off, I need you to tell me. Wait a minute. I just realized the new OBS. Okay, I didn't have my bitrate in front of my eyes. The new OBS is so different looking, I got confused. I was like, wait a minute, where's my bitrate? Hold on, Chad. Let me fix that. I need to be able to see my bitrate at all times to know if stream has died. All right, so for the first time, all right, man. I really want to heal. The green blossom doesn't really do me anything. I'm missing 1 HP, which means my 10% buff to damage is gone. You see, there's just a sliver still gone. Hey, you're dead. Excuse me? My attack just didn't go off there for some reason. I think I got a text or something. My eyes just... Yeah, my eyes all of a sudden, I looked over, I like saw something, but no. My thing lit up like I got a text, but I think it was just like my vision played a trick on me. What did I just see? Out of the corner of my eye, chat. I have no... I think it was just my vision played a trick on me and it got me killed. All right, well, let's do that again. I doubt I'm using this in the real fight because, I mean, I could try. I don't know. Come on, bro. Hardest move, by the way, that drop. Most annoying move, really, is the better way to put it. Dude. Uh-huh. There it is. Boom, boom. Bro. How annoying can you get? This guy can have just the worst RNG ever sometimes. That's like we D. What do you call it? D-rust. Alright. So we just walk to the right. Incredible. Okay, so I have to hitless this guy. I think in the real fight I must have more HP than this. I can't tell though. So I'm supposed to go like this. Because he gets stuck. And he doesn't get that free teleport hit. Boom. Boom. Don't you dare. One. Always hit behind him. In this phase, you don't need to do this, but it's just good practice. There's a follow-up there. Boom, boom. Boom. There he is. Alright, gotta get his back. Boom. That's wild. That was a very quick reaction. I don't remember him doing it that fast. I should just set him to only start in phase 2, I think. Phase 1 is just too easy. There's just no reason to really practice this. Phase 2 is... If you're good at phase 2, you're just going to be able to do phase 1 easily. So that's the way I want to go. That's the only move. So every move I'm circling his left, or my right, sorry, my left. Except for the giant slam, I do his right. My right. Why do I keep saying his? I wonder if I could just... No, yeah. That was one big left. Okay, that's fine. You see what I did there? I purposefully did the lower damaging move. So that way I had time to heal, because I knew a stagger was coming. Whee! Ho-ho! Wowie zowie. Is this a hitless fight in phase 2 for me? I don't remember that being correct. I need to check my level. I have no way to know though. I have no way to know. Alright, I'm going to set him to only fight phase 2, and we'll get into the actual run momentarily, folks. What is my level right now? Vig 20? That is definitely not the case, but I don't know. Let's say 22.
Whoops. Very well.
Come on.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I think I'm way higher than that as well, but like... Okay, so what I want to do is like that. I should have done that maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. Lorien and Lothric, start in phase 2, buff HP. Start in phase 2, normal HP. Okay. Okay. I don't think I would ever have time to be putting lightning back on here. Okay, that time I survived. He does a very quick swipe in phase 2 after that. Okay, so 22 Vig, and I actually survive is interesting. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. My brain was being slow there. I was like, I'm dodging directly in the path of the magic. What are you doing, bro? Like, you always dodge to the side of it, but if you dodge in the path of it, then even if you've dodged back, it's still coming in the same direction. It's gonna hit you. So that was just horrible playing what I did. I shouldn't be buffing at all for this, honestly. All right. Okay, man. All right, bro. Yeah. Yeah. I think I first tried him off stream in that record run I had. You see, I need to like be more moving to the side. The soul spear. I mean, that's not what it is, but it's like that. Boom. Sam. You're kidding, man. Bro! This is the angle so that I accidentally just went right. I rolled directly into him. That's on me, honestly. That's on me. I need to be better at my positioning. That's why we're doing a little de-rust. I don't. That felt weird. I realize the angle of the... My dodge attack has a really nice angle for punishing this boss. Bro. Like, the dodge attack does a slash that always, like, that hits behind him, which perfectly gets his brother on his back. So it's kind of perfect. Maybe I should only be doing dodge roll hits. Let me... Look at this. Like, because I'm like this... That's the wrong way, and I miss him on the back. But if I go like this, look, it goes that direction, which hits right on his back. So maybe I should only be doing that. That's really good to know. All right, hold on a second, chat. Let me unfurl this thing here. Bro, what happened? Un momento, por favor. What the heck, man? Hold on, folks. Sorry about this. Fixing something IRL real quick. Oh. There we go. Good enough. All right. I just realized I have my keyboard on my lap. Ooh, I gotta be so careful now because of the way my setup is. When I put my keyboard over to the side, I could very easily accidentally knock over my monitors because the cables are out there. All right, so only this move. That's the only way we attack him. All right, noted. Stamina. When I'm just looking at him, a lot of times that's just stamina. Because remember, in this run, you have none. You never once level stamina. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, better. Keep it going. Chris, are you still there? If you are, I'd love to ask you a question. Alright, Lord of the Fallen Cindered. Would love to ask your boy a question. My boy, not your boy. Try it again. Gotta have a little bit of rhythm. And you're good. Boom. I'm here, says Chris. All right, my friend. How does the audio sound today? Bro. I should probably be talking after I've just asked how does the audio sound so that you can listen for it. But do I sound fine? Boom. Boom. Oh, Lord almighty. Boom. 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 That's not... That was almost bad. I had to do a double there, but that's fine. I remember about this boss, there's a lot of doubles you can do, basically, to fix if you miss a roll. Okay, mark my words, bro. Faster to just do this. I don't need to wait for the full death animation, bro. Do I sound good? Like, what's the... Because, again, I can't get the mic to be exactly where I want it to be, so I'm kind of speaking past it. But I'm hoping yesterday's tweak of the settings really did work well enough that, like... that I sound good. Okay, this is dangerous. Sometimes he follows that up, sometimes he doesn't. It's really hard to... Okay. You sound good, says Chris. Thank you. So you've never heard someone sound better than I do right now, is what I'm hearing. This is the best mic sound you've ever heard before. Because if the answer to that is no, then you got to tell me what I'm lacking on. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All joking aside. Because you never know. Because people will not tell me things if I don't ask. Like, if something is wrong, no one will tell me. Until I've asked. So, like, I could be completely muted and no one will really say that until 5 hours into the stream right before they end and go, oh, you've been muted, by the way. We can't hear you. Bro. That's like a soul mass type of faith spell. I didn't even know that existed. I mean, I knew obviously from this guy, but I didn't like realize how that worked until this moment. Okay, so he can just chain any attack to that. I understand. Okay. Nice. All right, let's do it in a full fight, and then we'll call it on them. Good enough. What am I waiting for? There we go. All right. Okay. Nice. Half-Light Demons. Twin Princes. Twin Princes. It's Lorien and Lothric, but in my head it's just Twin Princes. And so I always I just don't recognize their names, I guess. Okay, a little spam roll there. That's what's nice about this fight, is you can kind of spam when you make a mistake. I'm shocked he hasn't staggered yet. That was wild. He really should have. One. Oh. Woohoo! Worst move alert. Again, you see, don't be afraid to panic roll. This is a guy, this is like the only boss where panicking actually will save you. Not ideal. I missed a hit there. I don't think I get him. Gotcha. All right, good enough. Good enough. All right, who do we want to fight? Now it is Dragon Slayer armor. We're working our way backwards, chat.
Well, very well. Well,
Reallocate. I mean, this is about right. I don't know, man. Dragon Slayer armor is pine resin in theory. Assuming I first try Pontiff, I'll have a pine resin, and only in that situation. I will have a +9 sellsword twin blade. Okay, so let's go grab that. Weapons. Is it a Western sword, folks? Who knows? Anyone see the twin blades in this inventory? I don't think so. There they are. Infuse. These. Make them sharp. Reinforce. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Blah, 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 blah. Put the +9's on. Sharp +9. Grass Crest Shield. I think this is our Dragon Slayer armor. Get up. Like this. Yes. And it's just about circling the man. All right, let's do it. It'll be right around here. All right. Let's see if we remember. I think we should. I'm supposed to resin in the arena, I believe. But we'll just do it here. So I walk over here to the left. That was wrong. That was totally wrong. That was unbelievably wrong what just happened there. He's supposed to fling himself around me. I might need a little refresher. My opener was just totally wrong. I'm supposed to... Did I might have walked to the wrong spot. Forward, over to this. There we go. Okay. That was on me. Kind of weird. I don't know if you saw that. But when he hit me, it kind of... The screen kind of freaked out for just an instant. Like 1 frame. That's not the reason I got hit, though. Let's get it consistent. See, that's wrong. Hello? That was weird. Okay, chat. You saw that, right? Like, I'm shocked. I'm shocked, get it? Shocked, like I was just now in the game. I'm shocked that killed me for, like, I was behind him, and I was, like, a pace away of, like, I don't know. I must have been, like, on the pixel where it was still dangerous. But this is why we're doing a little de-rust. Remember all the little details of the fight. It's been about a week since I've seen him. Over here. Again, that's not right. I need to look at the, honestly, because I'm like not getting the punish window I'm supposed to. I'm not walking to the right place, or I'm circling him maybe the wrong direction. I don't know. I've forgotten some crucial part of how you do that though. So let me look. Hold on, chat. On speedrun.com now, any percent glitchless. No, where's Dragon Slayer armor? Right here. Here we go. All right. So he goes in. Like I said, he uses it in the arena. He's already blossomed. He uses that there. Okay, you're on the... Oh, this is actually a different one. Hold on. The current world record uses a different setup. He goes to the corner right there in the grass. He waits. The guy starts running, and then you walk to the other grass, and then you just get behind him. I gotta watch that again. And look, he just misses you, and you... Oh, wow. Okay, that's incredible. I've never seen this before. Look. Walk to the grass. At what point do you turn? Look at this setup. Beelines it for the grass. He runs there. He resins the guy. The second he starts moving, then you walk over to this other corner. I need to... Last time watching it, where does he stop? Right there. Okay. Interesting. Bro. Windows. More crime should all be thrown in jail. All right. Try that. So he runs over here. That was not it. How did he get over there so fast? Are you gonna kill me or what? Bro. Kill me. Can I just run off the edge? Like, come on, bro. How did he get over there so fast? Because he was already walking towards me. Let's try that again. So, like... Like, that's not... How's he getting over there in time? Kill me. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to get my mouse out. Okay, let's watch this again, because how is he getting over there in time? I'm not seeing it. I mean, look at this. You can't see what I'm seeing, actually. I just realized he gets into the corner. It must be very precise movement. Like, that was too far, for example. That got him. Oh. That was just on me. Yeah, you should probably heal. Honestly. Instead of going, I'll just hitless it. Probably should heal. Alright, alright, alright. I mean, we got it that time. So I gotta be for real to the moment type of situation. I don't think I should have the green blossom on. I mean... I like the other setup way more than this. I was trying to get my heal, and I just couldn't get my brain to function there, honestly. The other setup is, like, this is, like, frame perfect. You gotta, like, stand on the exact right spot. The other setup is just, like, free 99. You see, like, that time he got behind me. I think I'm gonna do the old setup, which is just guaranteed to work. Also, was he not? He might not have been wearing armor. Hold on. I've just realized something. No, I think he was wearing the Herald armor. No, I think his weight might just be different than mine. Why did I just get sent these? Hold on, I got sent a video here. One moment. Okay, this is an amazing video I just got sent because my cat is still in the village and it's my friend who's at my house there preparing things, and it's just my cat just like absolutely cuddling her to death. Just like the cat is absolutely just like she's like turned herself into a scarf to my friend. She won't like leave her head. I told you she's the best cat of all time. Isn't she? She's amazing. You know, what cat does this? She's just the best. I contend my cat is the greatest cat on this planet. All right? She's a genius. Okay? Monster! Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Monster, we have moved cross country. We're in the new place. And we're about to finish a run, which is really incredible timing. And so I'm de-rusting before I get into it. Yesterday I had to stop halfway through because I got stuff going on. I'm still technically mid-move. Still. Like, I got a lot, there's a lot left to do. But my office is set up, and so I'm streaming from the new place, testing it out. If you see any lag, if you see any audio video issues whatsoever, please let me know. I need to fix them now before it's too late. Yesterday we spent a lot of streams setting up my mic, making sure that it sounded right, because I had to rebuild everything from scratch, take it apart and rebuild it. So if anything's wrong or bad, you just let me know. How you been, Monster? Sorry, I'm having a conversation about my cat. What's my friend who flew in from Russia, who right now is with my cat. Okay, all right. So, let me show y'all what we were looking at here. This is the current world record. Monsters, I've been fighting insomnia for a bit. My hours are all off, but everything else is peachy. Well, that's tough, and boy would I know it. I have intense insomnia, which is untreatable. I was in and out of doctors all my life for it. In the end, they just kind of gave up. But so I know how it is. Insomnia is rough, definitely rough. But listen, I'm happy to have you. Everything else is peachy. Glad to hear that at least. And I'm glad to have you here, even if it's at a time you'd rather be sleeping. You know. I want to use the old version of the run. So 2 years ago, 7 months. Where is I need an old version of the Dragon Slayer armor skip here. 4 years ago, udon on rice. No, I think we're good. I want to go even farther back. Let's see if we can find something good. 22 days ago. Look at 5 years. I'm glad you got to the capital. Hopefully you at least have a bed. I do. My bedroom and office are set up. I should have, sorry, I know I just said office. My bedroom and office are set up. The house is destroyed. It's got most of the stuff we've moved here, but it's just all over the place. The place is filled with like, it's so gross. The place was pristine, by the way. It was the first, I paid some people to move stuff and they trashed the house basically. Anyway, long story short, what matters is I have a fiber internet connection, an office, and a bed, but I have a lot to do. All right, let's see here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let's look. But yeah, I mean, new life, you know? New life, new wife. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. This is a record from 5 years ago. I like how it says practice at the top.
Away.
They're using the Herald armor, so I think this is the old strat, which is what I'm looking for. No, this is not the old strat. All right. Let's see what he does. Let's see what the man does. Bro has fire bombs attached. Okay. Let's see. He runs over, hits this leaf, pine resin, hits this one. I mean, he gets it, but like... I don't know why I can't get this. Okay, so... am I running to the wrong thing, maybe? And then you want to go circle left. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try it again. That makes it look easier, at least. So let's enter closer to the left. So we run. Look, you see? That's how you do it. I was out of stam. Ah, man, that's okay. You saw me reapply resin there. I meant to be. That was obviously I was trying to heal. So that was just a. That wasn't a real problem. That was just me being stupid. But yeah, good to have you in the chat, Monster. Monster. So, are you interested in all of the Souls games, or just Dark Souls 3 you like to watch? I'm curious. And Elden Ring, just is it like all of the FromSoft stuff interests you? Or is it just hard games in general? Stamina. Watch the stamina. Woo! I love that twist. I see your message. Let me just get this guy real quick. There we go. I forgot that move completely. I forgot that move as well. Newness comes with equal excitement and terror, but always worth the effort. True. Newness comes equal parts excitement and terror, but always with the effort. It's true. There was a lot of anxiety almost. Not I don't want to say anxiety is the wrong word. Nerves. I had so many nerves about my move. But I had to get out of there as fast as I possibly. Like the moment, even like a lot of people were like, "Well, just stay in the village, right? Like for the moment until we're finished." And I was like, "No." I got this set up, my office and bedroom, as quickly as possible. I was on my hands and knees, on my back. I was constructing tables. Literally this table here I have is a 40-year-old table. I had to nail wood together. I built this thing basically. It was rotting inside of it. There were beetles. It was disgusting. I had to scoop it with my bare hands. It stank. I had to clean it up. My desks, everything, the chairs, I had to put it all together myself. It's not like IKEA, okay? I made my furniture somewhat. I had to fix broken furniture that was like decades old. I mean, this was quite a thing, and I had to put it all together, clean everything in the office, in the bedroom, wipe it down so like not a single molecule of bacteria or yuckiness was anywhere. I got this place set up, and it was quite a thing, but it was worth it so I could finally be here. I feel like it's a new life, honestly, a new lease on life. I feel like I've stepped into a new paradigm. It's incredible how amazing it feels to be here. I've enjoyed you plying through the FromSoft games. Well, I'm glad to have you here because I think today might be the end of Dark Souls 3 for a little bit. He says as it's possible. I might just do a speed run of Dark Souls 3 every day now, but I think I've got it down to less than 3 hours. I'm just doing a little final de-rusting before I finish the speed run out. I mean, I don't want to count chickens before they hatch, folks. Does he take 0 damage when I hit his shield? He takes like 2 at least, surely. If I jumped off the edge there, I mean, that was very possible. I spent way too much time viewing the horrors of our world. Your streams are a nice respite. Genuinely, that feels so nice of you to say. Thank you. That is such a kind compliment. That my streams would be a respite from the horrors of reality. You know, I love that. I only dream to be a little bit of just that for anyone. Hey, that's clean. Okay, man. I think he just hit me in the face a little bit there, which is why that hit me. He's up against the wall is the issue. Ah! Ah! Oh, man. I'll tell you, streaming is a respite for me, though. It is a nice, it is so, even the most stressful like thing I could do on stream is such a calm down to like the day-to-day, you know? Okay, I've got this down, chat. I mean, that time I missed. I'm bullying him right now. 1, 2. That was so greedy. There was no reason for me to go for that hit. That was just me. I was like, how greedy can I get? That was literally in my mind. I was like, but what if? Okay, and so I shouldn't do that. You know, you can't be training yourself bad habits. Okay, so you enter as far left as possible. You're holding down the run button. You hit it here. Then you hold down the run button, and then you circle. And the circle is the key. 1. Stamina. I made a mistake. So I just dodged. That was meant to be an attack. That's okay. Okay. We don't get greedy. Yeah, he trapped me against the wall. That was a very unique way to die. In the actual run, I doubt I'm going to get trapped on the, like in the little corner right there. I mean, it can happen. The thing is about this boss is that I'm very unlikely to have this pale pine resin against him. Because if I have it, Lil Porky, that's a good name. Nice username. Oh, Lil Porky, welcome to the stream. We're doing our final practice for our Dark Souls 3 speedrunning. Woo! Bing, bang. You see, I got really greedy there for no reason. I just gotta take the double hit and then be fine with it. Like, I can get a third hit in, but like, why am I risking it? I need to just play safe. Lil Porky, tell me, are you a Dark Souls 3 player? What FromSoft games have you played? Just so you know, we multi-stream, so you'll see me talking to people who are not on your website, Twitch, right now. You'll see in the top right corner, there's 11 people here in total. 1, 2. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Pick another one. Nope, not today, man. So I'm running this one, and in my head, I'm like, this time I'm gonna have 0 greed. Let's try a 0 greed, only what's safe run. Boom, boom. See, I did kind of greed that. I did kind of greed that. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Welcome to the stream. We are getting the Dark Souls 3 speedrun. We've never played video games before, but we've almost got this down completely. Under 2 hours is the goal. We want to be able to speedrun Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring back to back to back, all in under 5 hours. That is our goal. And I think we're going to probably add Sekiro to that mix, chat. I think we're going to add Sekiro to that full list of games. Every game except DS2 and Demon Souls. Excuse me. That was quite an assumption that just got made in my chat. Except DS2. Of course I'm speedrunning DS2. That's the in fact, that is the next game we're practicing. Because after DS3, DS2 is the game I'm the worst at. So yes, of course. Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring. That's what I said. Yeah, I loved it. That's an insane... I love Dark Souls 2. This is a DS2 loving stream. We defend DS2 in this stream, okay? Demon Souls we can't play, though, because Demon Souls is console only. So I've never played it. It crushes my soul. I want to play Demon Souls. I want to play... If I had a console, I would be adding Demon Souls and Bloodborne to the speedrun. 100%. I haven't played those two games yet. You haven't played DS2 and Demon Souls? Really? DS2 is great. It's hated on... Here's the way, I was talking to other Dark Souls 2 speedrunners, and they're and like the consensus is that in the FromSoft like speedrunning in general community and challenge running community, Dark Souls 2 is beloved, and people who like dislike it, it's just like, well, maybe you're not too good at games, and that's why, because it takes a little bit of a learning curve. It's just different. I understand some of the hate on DS2, but I like it. Yeah, some of it for sure. But DS2 is actually, it has a lot of depth. But you haven't played it, but so you've watched it. DS2 is great. I think DS2 is really great. I think, you know, I think people need to give it more of a chance. I think there's a lot of, it's just a lot of players who straight up are bad at the game hated it the most. And so they got away with it. There are gripes you can have with it. And I'm not saying if you dislike DS2, you're bad at FromSoft games. That's also not true. But people who complain about DS2 haven't done a full playthrough of it. Those are people who I can't handle, which is a lot of people who watch me, so I'm always fighting with them. But anyway, yeah, so that's the speedrun. Also, I've never played a video game before May, the end of May, about June. We started streaming in the end of May, June, to finally play video games like I always wanted to. And so going from that to the skill level we've gotten so far is very cool. Woo! And a big part of why we do it is that we like to show that anyone can get good at any game. Anyone. Doesn't matter how bad you are, if you have no experience at all. That my thumbstick was just a little bit off there, and I almost paid for it. It's that dodge it's like a feeling dodge. It's not even a real dodge. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got meatballed. I've been Elden Ring, NG plus 8 also. Nice. And the DLC. I understand some of the hate on DS2. Yeah. We love Elden Ring, and we love the DLC here. That was the first game I played. I mean, I played the Dark Souls series when I was younger. That was it. It was those 3 games in my whole life. And then Elden Ring we played first time on stream. And Sekiro we played first time on stream. Unbelievable games. Also, our pathing was a little bad there. We might not get it. Let's see. We got it. Okay. Stamina. Nice. That really hit me, bro. I disagree with you, game. Come on, man. Be so for real. Be so for real right now. 1. So the trick is, come on. You have to kill him before Meatball Monday starts. So as you can see now, it's Meatball Monday. You see? Oh, it's laser beam time. I just want to get my practice on him down a little bit more, and then we'll do Dancer, and then we'll go back to the run. And then I think we're going to get a nice sub 2 hour, and then it's Dark Souls 2 time, honestly. Then it is time to start practicing. Our Dark Souls 2 we have down other than 2 things. Okay, well, that didn't... Chat, that... I pressed the button, but it didn't happen. I don't know what happened there, like, un-2-handed me. The resin didn't go off. Alright, let's just do a little practice fight here. But this is wrong. My button missed the input, chat. I ended up doing the running hit accidentally. Gotta be careful about that. Got him. There we go. We didn't even have our buff and we got him. Nice. So, Little Porky, you've beaten Elden Ring. So, you've played Dark Souls 1, 3, and Elden Ring. You haven't played Demon Souls. I just beat Vort. Let's go. Let's go. But have you played Dark Souls 3 before, or are you on your first playthrough of it right now? Resin. Circle. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. That's gonna knock him down, but I'm out of stamina. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Little micro stagger there. Dangerous. We're up on the edge. And he's dead. That is what you call... That would have been a world record fight, by the way. Get me out of there. That was a world record kill, chat. That was a little world record kill right there. I haven't played since I got a new PS4. That is interesting. So, in other words, you're a full console player, is what I'm hearing. You're not a PC player at all. Is that correct? Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Am I correct in saying that you're 100% console for all of these games? Yes. Have you played Elden Ring Nightreign? That's the big question here. This is the question every other question I've said has led up to this one question. Have you played Nightreign? Okay, and whoo! Get juked! Loser! Bolt! Ooh, I read that coming, but I did it anyway. Uh-oh. Hey, thank you so much for that follow, Porky. You like how you can dodge so early there and he misses you? The reason is because his like tracking targeting goes off way earlier than his actual swing. And so he's like in a different zip code. Don't you dare. Don't you meatball me. Oh, but he can hit you on the back. He can absolutely hit you on the backside if you don't angle your dodge right. Also, that run deserves a follow. Thank you. Nightreign? No, I've only played PS4 my whole life. That's fascinating to me. At that point, I would upgrade to a PS5. We have never owned a console. It's expensive, but soon. We just moved across the country. So we stream every day, about 5 hours a day. And multi-streaming has made it that we are also... I'm too far away. This isn't going to work. Multi-streaming is... Okay. Instead of... that happened before. Instead of using the resin, my character just un-two-handed. Wonder what caused that. It has to be a weird button input that I'm not even noticing. Hold on. But so... Anyway, we just moved cross country into a new place that is much cheaper. Long story short, but in the capital city. We lived in a village for a long time. Streaming enabled that. Multi-streaming specifically. And so we're earning enough money to pay our rent, just barely. But with streaming... So we're thinking of finally buying a PlayStation 5 so I can finally play Bloodborne. Because the truth is that the entire reason that I really started streaming, that I dreamed of streaming, was so that I could play Bloodborne one day. Because as much as Elden Ring, I wanted to play it, and all that, which I did, unbelievably. I've watched playthroughs of Bloodborne, and that's always looked like the game of my dreams. Having not played video games, I was like, that's the game of my dreams. You know? There was something about it, man. It speaks to me. That was a good run, not the best. That was very good. That was like I'd give that run a 9 out of 10. We had a 10 out of 10 earlier. Yes, a PC is expanded, but a PlayStation is all right. I mean, it does the trick, right? I wish I had a PlayStation. The reason I always ask people who come in the chat or join the community is because sometimes we'll play Nightreign with the community. And Nightreign, I'm on PC, so that's why I care. But so you haven't played Nightreign is interesting because you've played Elden Ring as much as you have. And you've played the Dark Souls series as much as you have. Yet you haven't played Nightreign is fascinating, honestly. Because Nightreign is made for you, right? Okay, weird angle, chat. Yeah. It's that back, he's got me with that backhand before. 500 hours on Elden Ring? Yeah, so exactly, right? Like, Nightreign is made for you. It's Dark Souls and Elden Ring, but the arcade version. That's all Nightreign is. We got, Nightreign is what really got us into hardcore running. Because we were playing Nightreign, and we did level 1 all bosses in that game hitless. And we hadn't played a video game before, so that was like a big thing to accomplish. I think we're ready for him, chat. Let's go practice Dancer. And in Nightreign, there's a ranked mode, and in ranked, we got to 9999 in depth 5. The hardest FromSoft gaming that can exist is that. And it's just phenomenal. I mean, I love Nightreign. I have about 1,000 hours in just Elden Ring Nightreign. My main is the bow character, which I main katanas for. We need to do some Dancer practice. Basically, you're about to see. I don't like Dancer. Dancer's pretty smooth. Also a Nightreign boss. Dancer is the boss I need the most practice on, to be honest with you. I don't think we wear armor for Dancer. Let me look at the guide I wrote. Hold on, chat. But what you're gonna see if you stick around, little Porky, is after this we were in the middle of a speed run, which we had an incredible time on last night. That's why we're practicing. And then I had to stop stream in the middle of the run, and so we're about to restart that run. We'll start back in the middle of it. And we're not going for world records, like I said, but that's why right now I'm practicing stuff. Oh yeah, they put Nameless in Nightreign. Yep, Nameless King's my favorite boss of all time, and of anything. Love that man's. Nameless. Dancer is Nameless is great in Nightreign. Dancer is okay in Nightreign, but Dancer is the hardest night boss. Other than their new bosses. Dancer in Nightreign is a different. They tweaked her, so she's just a little. Her size is different. Her speed of her stuff is different. They have like 50 hours in DS3 because of Nameless. Literally same. Like I said, in my whole life, all I ever played before streaming was Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, and that was like 8 years ago. And that was mainly me just playing Dark Souls 3, learning the speedrun so I could run back to Nameless King and fight him over and over again. Literally, that was why. But okay, Dancer, Lightning. Yeah, there's no armor. Okay, so Dancer, Lightning, and Green Blossom, of course, but... Okay, let's adjust our level here. Alter appearance. Nope. I read it out loud and then I clicked the wrong thing. Vig will be 17. Again, we don't level anything other than Vig to 17 and Dex to 44 by this point of the run. There we go.
Farewell.
Now, by Dancer, I don't have the chunks yet. So I have +3 for the Titanite. I need a different twin blade here. Let's grab a twin blade real quick and level it properly. Weapons, Eastern swords. Grab ourselves an Eastern twin blade. Infuse. Make them sharp. I've completely forgotten how to do quest lines. I as well, to be honest. This is a mod, by the way, a practice mod, if you're wondering why this all looks the way it does. Okay, so 1, 2, that's regular Titanite, and then you get 3 levels with large, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think this is where we are, and we get our chunks and slab in the garden.
Be careful.
Okay, I think this is right, chat. I think we look like this when we're against Dancer. Why is there a dog in the wall? I'm sorry, what now? Is there a dog in the wall? Are you talking about your game or in my game? That's what you get. Okay, so Dancer, we have all our rings. We have this. Yeah, I think this is the setup, chat. Reset first encounters and Dancer of the Boreal Valley in my game. Oh, probably because it's a teleporting dog. Teleporting dogs love to go into walls. They're the worst part of the run for us. The dogs are straight up the hardest part of this run. Okay, so this never would happen. Okay. Haven't fought Dancer in a minute, chat, so you're gonna have to give me some latitude here. Bro, I can't see jack. Okay, so don't fight her near a pillar. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anything. That is on me. I should not be fighting her like that. Okay. All right. All right. This is why we de-rust, chat. Oh, I thought he wasn't there at all. Yeah, teleporting dogs are the worst enemy they ever created. Okay, stamina recuperation. Boom. Here comes phase 2. And let's get away. Here comes the dance. Okay, so this can happen where she gets stuck like that behind a pillar. Really nice when it does. Boom. And then we want to get away from the corner, because you can't really practice her if she gets stuck behind something. She will behave erratically. She's stuck in the chat. All right. There we go. There we go. The follow-ups. That was a one-shot. I'm watching the replay cam really quick. Did I get double hit there? Is that a one-shot at level 17 Vig? I don't know how much Vig I'll have. This is my mistake for never writing this down while we were doing the speedruns. I was talking about Dancer, but okay, where I thought he wasn't there. Oh, there's a little bit of a delay, so I got confused. All right. One, two. Okay. I think we can get one more and then do our 4-piece. And then like this, 2, 3. She is way too centered in the arena, chat. This is about to be dangerous. 2. Ah! Yeah. So because she was centered in the arena, I couldn't really outrun it anywhere. I guess I could have like just beelined it for behind a pillar. Try the tree jump in Firelink. Love me some tree jump. The tree jump is something that I figured out on my own before realizing it was a thing. When I first, like 8 years ago, when I played Dark Souls 3, I figured that out on my own, and then I found out it was an actual, just a thing. I felt so accomplished. I did not read what she was doing there. Backhand has a follow-up. She didn't do it. How? I don't know. I wanted to get on the roof. Actually, like it just seemed like something I could do. And I wanted to see if I could jump off of the... I think it was because of something when I was playing Dark... So I played these games in order originally, right? I had not played a video game in my life. Okay, this... First I played Dark Souls 1. Then 2. Then 3. And my favorite part of the games was like trying to figure out how to break them for Dark Souls 1 and 2. Get places I shouldn't have been able to. But you can do so much in these games. Like, I definitely didn't play them right at all. Like, I would cheese things in Dark Souls 1 was my favorite because you can cheese the most stuff in that game. That, like, there was no need to cheese it. I made it way harder by cheesing it, but I just had so much fun figuring out, like, that's wild. Okay, that was bad stamina management. My favorite thing the first time I played Dark Souls 1 was, like, figuring out how to break the game, basically. Like, how can I kill this boss without aggroing it? Dude, I'd buy 1,000,000 arrows, and I would be killing enemies that were, like, as far as the distance where it would detect that I shot an arrow. I'd be angling it up and, like, hitting enemies from across the map. I don't know what it was. That's why I did that money glitch in DS1, of course. That's a classic. But so the speedrun we do for Dark Souls 1 is called Force Quit Wrong Warp. That is basically you can beat the whole game of Dark Souls 1. I got on the roof. Let's go. Let's go. I think I can get a sub 30-minute time on Dark Souls 1 doing Force Quit Wrong Warp, which is just the most basically breaking the game in like an unbelievable way. It's an any percent glitched category, but we're doing that one because I love it. Again, these aren't official runs. We're not trying to get world record here. We want to be able to do all of the runs back to back for all of the games. And basically, I want to play whatever game I feel like playing, not just FromSoft games. But I want to be able to just like go back some days and be like, okay, let's just quickly speedrun every FromSoft game ever made today. You know what I mean? Okay, I misread that. I thought she was going into her phase transition. This is very often a safe place, I'm noticing. No, okay. We're learning here, folks. We're learning. That's interesting how she like tries to get through the fog wall. What in the world is this? Hold on a second, chat. Let me close out of something. Okay, all right. Let's stop messing around here. Let's focus. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Boom. That was bad. I don't want to be rolling into her. I want to be rolling to her left always. Boom. Like, see, that roll was bad. You want to be hitting her on the butt as well. Boom. I thought that was the phase transition and not the explosion. Her doing the explosion in phase 1 is so rare. It's so like you never see it. It killed us in a run before. I remember that. It's not even resin. Always be ready for the follow-up. There's a lot of bosses like this where you have to assume the follow-up is coming. Like, that's how you properly dodge it. Because the reaction check can be just too quick, basically. And so you have to assume the follow-up is coming, and by, like, assuming it's coming and anticipating it, it can't hit you. Alright, so as you can see, this is the boss we're worse at. It's not that we're the boss we're worst at. This is the boss we have the least practice at. I say that, but like in my record I got for my run, I think I beat her like first try on that. My personal best is 144. Yep. This is a hitless fight for some reason. Is this an actual hitless fight in the game? I don't know. I think I'll have more HP than this. Let me check something, because I think that my stats they don't feel like they're correct. Let me look. Let's take a look, chat. All right, let's see. Let's look at our guide that we wrote. It says we get 44 after Yorm, I think. The Pontiff. Yeah, we get to 44. And then we immediately do Dancer. No, this is about correct. I mean, maybe we'll have like one more level of health, but that's it. Okay. This is where we've put that we want to do Dancer. So I guess this is just, you know, we got to live with that. But yeah, Pork, yeah, I don't know if you're still here. The decision to do this run, that was, I got staggered and I couldn't move. The decision to do this run came because we decided to do Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring back to back to back for my birthday, a marathon. And we thought it would go very quickly, but in the end, it was 32 hours we streamed without sleeping. 32 hours straight stream to finish them. And so after that, I kind of got hooked on wanting to learn the speedrun. You got a cramp? That's the worst. All right, there we go. That's wild. That's a wild hit. Oh, man. All right, this is going to take us a minute, chat. Hold on. 1 second, folks. I'm poor maxing to just such a wide extent here. Y'all don't even know. Okay. Woo! I don't like that I'm really close against the pillars, so I can't really see everything she's doing. Let's get away from the wall. The delay on that is wild. I mean, that's her whole shtick, right? Is just delay, slow attack, walk slow, and then change it up fast. Uchigatana guy? Oh, you killed the merchant? What do you ever do? The undead merchant? Wait, one sec. There we go. Bro, that keeps getting me. Should I be dodging right? What? No? Oh, you're talking about Dark Souls 3. Sorry. Dark Souls 1, the Uchigatana... Yeah, well... Yeah, I know what you mean. The Master. In Dark Souls 1, Uchigatana guy is the undead merchant, where he gives you the Uchi if you kill him. That's what I got. Yeah, I forgot. Dark Souls 3 is Master to the left, who you can... over by the tower. And he can just, he'll just run off the cliff edge. Hold on, chat. I need water badly. I just, like, had acid reflux. That's what I get for eating so many kebabs earlier. Oh. Yeah, but Uchigatana in Dark Souls 1 is so good. It's such a good weapon. I think it's best in Dark Souls 1, right? I mean, there are better weapons in Dark Souls 1, don't get me wrong, but I think out of all of the FromSoft games, Dark Souls 1 is where Uchigatana shines the most. That said, I mean, an Elden Ring Unsheath is so broken, so I don't know. For the run, we use it, right? So, for the speedrun. Dude, I'm gonna be so rusty on the Elden Ring speedrun, chat. Like, I don't even remember a thing from it. Fireballs. That's an easy way to cheese. All right, I got a Discord messages here. Ooh, here we go. Hold on. The creator of the multi-chat app is made me back. I think I need to update my thing. The guy who created the multi-chat that I use and the view count thing has just messaged me on Discord some cool stuff. Thank you so much. I'll apply all these settings when I finish stream. I should do it before I finish stream. We'll test it at the end of stream. Bro, that guy is so cool. Imagine he's the creator of the entire thing, and he just like... He just answers any question you could have. Do I go 20 faith and 13 vig, or like anything else? My favorite in Dark Souls 3, although we don't do it obviously in the speed run, but my favorite is Strength Faith. That's me personally. I love Faith game. But I mean, I love Strength. Guts, Ultra Great Sword in one hand, Lightning in the other. One-handing it, you know, you need a whole lot of strength for that, obviously. Requires a lot of levels, but I think that was my preferred build for taking the Nameless King on, because then I could kill his chicken in one shot. One lightning spear would kill his chicken, and then he resists lightning, so then you just got to get good against him, and I love that. Okay. All right, headphones on. So I go Hulk. Strength Faith, that's my way. So yeah, Hulk, you could say. So if this happens in an actual run, that's what I'm supposed to do. If I get grabbed by any boss, I'm immediately supposed to quit out. Because it's a time save. Resets the fight. As you can see, you have your health. You just gotta be quick with it. Boom. Boom, boom. Focusing. I dodged the wrong way just now. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so I can get her stuck on the pillars intentionally. Okay, depending on positioning, that can be really helpful. I don't like that this is a hitless fight, man. I really don't. But what can I do? I mean, my thought is almost to continue this speed run up until we get to her, so that I can make sure I'm practicing with the right stats, because I'm afraid I'm not, chat. Honestly, I think what I just said is the best idea. I think we continue that speed run. The thing is, I wanted to do just only the speed run now until the end of stream then at that point, without breaking it up. But I think, because I'm trying to get a real-time estimate, how long, because I want to be able, it's not just that the, you know, FromSoft speedruns are calculated by in-game time only, not by like actual time, which is why you can take a break in the middle of them. And so, what I need is to see the real time. I want my real time to be about 2 hours, which means the speedrun has to be like an hour 40-ish, what I got the other day. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do what I said. Let me just make sure that my Pontiff is still good, and we're fine. Woo! Let's just make sure my Pontiff is good, and then we're gonna go back into the real speedrun chat. We're up to Pontiff. Because I want to... So I think we'll probably have one more day of DS3, I think. One more day. Put some pine resin on. Rings are right. Levels are off, but that's okay. Okay, we go. Green Blossom at the second pew. Resin at the fourth. I love Pontiff so much, as do I. I love him because he is such an easy boss. Boom. Bing. Two-hand. Boom. I missed, chat. That's bad. I also mistimed that. Here we go. Recovery. And kill him. Gwyn, but DS3? Kind of. I can see what you mean. Kind of. That was nice. Do that one more time, huh? Do that one more time. Because we missed our parry. And I don't like that, chat. I don't like that. Let's do it one more time. With gusto. Nice run. Not nice enough, I would say. Let's see if I can get a good one here. I need to hit both of my parries, and then it's a nice run. So what I've learned is I need to delay the second parry just a little bit more. Here we go. Yeah, you saw me miss the quit out, chat? Straight up missed the quit out. You see, that's the nightmare. Is if you miss that first parry, it's over. I should never miss that first parry, though. So, like, that's the nightmare right there. If I miss that first parry, I need to quit out fast. That should never happen. That's a rare occurrence. He should never be able to hit me. Blossom. Resin. And then don't get too fast, or things can go horribly wrong. Two hand, and then we wait until the shoulder is above our head. We missed the parry because the angle is wrong. What? Oh. He's going to phase 2. Okay, so that's fine. It's because I have too much damage. All right. That was fine. Nothing wrong there. Let's do it again. I need to get that parry. I need to get that parry off. The whole script for Pontiff requires that I have that parry. That second parry, not the first one. The first one is the free one. The second one is the one that he can do multiple moves, and I have to be ready for him. Now, I'll only have one pale. I mean, I'll use both for this, I guess. All right. Here we go. Boom. Bing. Two hand. I messed up. Hey, got him anyway. See, this is what the world record looks like, right? What I just did, and then you get behind him and it's over. You see that? Like, that would be a world record pace for the fight. That would be a world record fight I just did. One more time and then we start. If I can get another one that's clean like that, we start the real run again. Because in the real run, we are right outside of his door. 45 minutes into the game. Let's do it. Come on. I can do this. All right. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2. No. I mean, that isn't bad. It's just he went into phase 2 early. That won't actually happen in the real run. In the real run, he will never go into phase 2 early. I have just a little bit too much damage, and I'm trying to. Literally the only thing I'm trying to practice is the second parry, and so he didn't even let me do it that time. Blossom. Resin. Then slow walk to him so that we're in the right place when I hit this parry. Boom. He's on the stairs. 1, 2. I'm too clean with it is the issue. I'm gonna make a new character with the swords. Which swords you going for? Specifically. All right, let's get rid of some of our levels of dex. We are too strong, chat. Reallocate. 17, 33. The rest can be luck. Those that you have? Oh, the twin blades? We love ourselves the wind blades. Wind blades, they're a classic. All the runs use them. Because they're incredible. My first playthroughs of Dark Souls 3 were with the wind blades. Then I went strength faith, and that's when I fell in love. But yeah, I mean, I love these swords. They just feel good to use. That's the thing. It's incredible that they're a starting weapon. Crazy, really. All right, here we go. Okay, come on. We downgraded our damage a lot so that we could guarantee we have this right. See, I missed that. I missed the parry. That's what I need to practice. There we go. You see? Now we're doing half as much damage. That's what I wanted. I wanted much less damage. Let me put the keyboard away. I got it on my lap right now. Like a freak. All right, put that over there. Woo! Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, gosh. Woo! What a day. What a day. I have to go back to Vort and that stuff. You're just starting over. I mean, usually we can get if you do the speedrun route, you'll have Vort killed within the first 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes. It's a lot easier than you'd think. Like, genuinely, anyone can do it. But because we can. So my computer is not flat, chat. I need to fix that, to be honest. You know what? After this, I'm fixing that. I hit the wrong button. Did you see that, chat? I did not hit the parry button. I hit the block button. This isn't Sekiro. Okay, chat. My computer is on a slant. And it's kind of messing with me because I'm looking at, like... It's on, like, a 10-degree incline. How do I fix this? Chat, I might break everything right now. So if you hear a smashing sound, that is my monitor falling to the ground. Get ready. Okay. Put the light on. Okay. I gotta be really delicate here. I could easily flip my monitor off the table like an idiot. Oh. It's Sekiro, trust? I wish. Alright, almost, chat. Why is it so heavy? Okay, it's still at an angle here. Okay, so when I'm realizing this, the floor is at an angle. Like, I am at an angle in this house. It's, like, not level. And so the computer, I'm sitting straight. And the computer's at such an angle to me. Okay, I need to sit at an angle then if I want to be... Because I'm, like, looking at it sideways, basically. It's just, like, a very weird thing. But this should be better. Oh, okay. Got that done. Back to it, back to it. Get the mic back in place. All right. This time. For all the marbles. Boom. Bang. L2 is the parry button, chat. Don't forget. Boom. Bang. 1, 2. We missed it. We missed a hit. Like, we got this, but we missed a crucial hit here. So this is gonna require a little extra stamina management. Boop. We missed a hit there. That was good. That was I'd call that an 8 out of 10 fight. Not bad at all. We can be a little better though. We can be a little bit better. Ended Gundyr with a charge. Charge, oh, you mean like you mean one of these? It's so bad, but also it's just so cool. I like the twirl. It's just like it's so extra. Like, who needs it, man? But I love it. Or one of these. Nope, I meant one of these, like a twirl like that. You got 2 different twirls with this weapon. I love it. Both of them you should really never be using. All right, right, here we go. Boom. Bang. Two hand. 1, 2. Bam. Boom. World record pace. Get behind him. 1. Missed the first hit. Dodge out. Dodge in. Take damage, but kill him. That's a 9 out of 10. That fight, that was a 9 out of 10. What I need him to do is give me the harder move. Is Cleric Sacred Chime rare? I don't remember. I straight up do not remember. That sounds familiar, but I don't. Thank you for the GGs. That was a good fight, but I want a perfect fight. The thing is, he has 2 possible moves he can give you when he after your first parry. One of them, which is the one I just got, is much easier to deal with. And so I want him to give me the harder one because that's what I need practice on. If I can nail the harder one, I mean, then it's incredible. The world record got the harder R1, yet they still got it. Okay. One, 2. Interesting. I've never had him do this before with this much damage. Yeah, I've never had him do that. I've never had him phase transition with only this much damage. Interesting. I wonder if I have too much damage. I do have too much damage, chat. Bro, I'm so stupid. I have way too much damage right now. I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. This is not accurate, chat. It's look, my twin blades are +6. They're supposed to be +3. Dude. Because large Titanites are literally right behind him. Isn't that good? Well, for the act, we're trying to practice, right? And so we want it to be identical to what our stats will be like in the real speedrun. Because if we practice as a stronger character, then in the real speedrun, we won't be ready when the fight goes on a lot longer. So here we go. This is correct. Everything here is accurate to what the actual speedrun will look like, which we're about to get into if I can get this. Now, let's see. 1. I missed again, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. Yes! That is the much harder parry. I got it. You see? Look. And then you get behind him. Get out. You want to get him up against the wall if you can. You have to manage your stamina. Unlucky. Extremely unlucky that was the move. You see? That was an incredible fight up until we died at the end. That was an incredible fight until we died at the end. We got the harder parry. We did it. By the way, you'll notice something. He lived by 1 hit. And remember, chat, we missed 1 hit. That's why. Missing that 1 hit meant that at the end he didn't die. Let's see if we can get it this time. This is good, chat. I think we're going to be really... I think we're going to first try him when we get in on the actual run. Alright, let's see it. The worst part is if you miss this opening parry. Like, this should be free, so this is the worst part if you miss that. Like, it feels bad. 2 hand. 1, 2... Got the much harder parry. I did it. Okay, flawless. 10 out of 10 so far. Get away. Okay. I missed. That was... I straight up just missed him there. That was we just straight up missed him. That was a depth reception L. That was a really good run though. Honestly, I don't mind that death really. That was just me being, I just misjudged the distance at the end. He should have been dead there. Listen, the fact that we've nailed these harder parries twice now in a row, That's all I care about. That's the only actual hard part here. Again, second pew, you hit the blossom. Fourth pew, you hit the resin. Boom. Bing. One, two. Harder dodge. Boom. Hit it. Okay, chat. That's 3 harder parries in a row we got. 3 fights. Get away. Get in. Take the damage. We messed up a little bit. But, yeah. That's like a 9.5 out of 10. That's what we're trying to do, chat. Right there. I just did the tree jump first try. You're getting good. I mean, tree jump is something where the more you do it, like, it becomes impossible to miss it. But it's easy to become rusty. But there's a reason why, like, there's one of the speedruns requires it, and they always nail it every time. I used to be like a 100% accuracy tree jump. I haven't tree jumped in like 8 years, I would say. Chat, that was a incredible fight though that we just had. Let's see if we can get a 10 out of 10 perfect. Here we go. I have to be ready for the change up, chat. The different second parry. Okay, goes across my face, his shoulder. He does the harder parry. Messed it up. Messed it up again. Can I recover in time? Let's find out. That's a third mess up. I keep misreading him. This is a choke. This is a straight up choke, this run. You want to hear one of my backstories in DS3? Sure. That run was a choke in like 20 different ways. Obviously, that was the worst one so far. So unusual. Oh, my neck's killing me, chat. Oh, I can't wait to get this office chair, man. It's gonna change my life. I'm not counting that run. I don't know what happened there. Our luck in the real run, that's what it'll be like, though. Okay. Pure focus. Out of 10 fight. Well, 9.9. I could like 0.01% that, but that was, there you go. There you go. I was at the last boss, Soul of Cinder, fighting him, getting mad, and rage quitting in the loading screen. If I was corrupted, I lost 60 hours of my life. That is tough. 10 out of 10 IMO. Thank you, thank you. That is tough. That stuff happens. We had that happen. Dude, in our first playthrough of Elden Ring, I think. Didn't we have that happen? I think we did. I think in my first playthrough of Elden Ring, straight up, the game corrupted. We figured out how to fix it though, so we were fine. Like halfway through, but it was like, that was a scary moment. Any game corruption with FromSoft games you can fix with mods, by the way. As far as I know. In Elden Ring, what? Yeah, every one of the FromSoft games have corruption issues, yet you can fix you can restore if they corrupt. You can restore them. Like, they have backup files and stuff. As long as the moment you realize they've corrupted, you very quickly There are mods to fix corrupted games of any of them, so it's really nice. That's like a newish game. In Elden Ring, I mean newish, bro, it's 4 years old at this point. Elden Ring just had its 4-year anniversary, I think a week ago. 4 years old. I mean, it's all new to me, but I'm just saying. You know, we just did our first run of that after all. Okay. Last time, chat. I know, time flies. It's kind of mind-blowing. Can't wait for FromSoft's next main release. Okay. If we can do if this is a clean run, we're ready. And we go into the real run. Blossom. Resin. Begin. That was a 10 out of 10. That was a 10 out of 10. See, that would be world record pace right there. That was a 10 out of 10 run. That was nice. That was a 10 out of 10 right there. That's the dream, folks. All right, we're ready. Let's do this. Why is that frozen? Let me just fix them real quick. One of my streams. One of my streams appears broken, but obviously that can't be true. In other words, all my streams would be broken because they're all going through the same thing. Hold on, folks. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's just my computer being dumb. Y'all didn't see anything wrong. It was only on my end. Classic. That's a bona fide classic right there. 11 out of 10? Thank you. See, that's what I need to hear. Delay check. All right, delay on all of the streams right now is about 3 seconds. So that is incredible, to be honest. Other than YouTube, of course, which is always on a 20-second delay because who knows why. All right, folks. It is time. It's time, folks, to get into the real run. I'm going to put my headphones on. Let's get the game open. The real game, not the mod. Yes, sir. Real runs. So we are in the middle of a run right now. That is very real. Right now we're in the middle of a run, which is by a large margin our best run ever. Let me get the live split up. Loading. We're loading, folks. My throat is killing me a little bit, chat. As y'all know, I've been sick for like a little bit, but I was feeling better. Let's get the splitter set up. Okay. I hope that the live split is going to work right. I'm a little worried it won't. Here we are. This was the birthday marathon. Took us 8 hours, 50 minutes to beat the game. Our first speedrunning attempt ever took us 4 hours and 32 minutes. Then we got a 1 hour 43 off stream when we were practicing like an idiot. mid-move while I was moving to the capital. And now we are 48 minutes in Irithyll up against Pontiff. This time is the best time we've ever had. I could easily get a sub 130 if I don't mess up here. So, Pontiff, grab Ashes, straight to Aldrich, kill Aldrich with the AI break, straight to Yorm. Wait, you got this? I hope, but I'll easily choke. Listen, if I die in this run, I don't care. I'm not going for the world record. I'm going for a chill time of sub 2 hours. If I have all my games at sub 2 hours, I can keep grinding them, and then I'll be able to do the speed run, which is all the games back to back. So I don't need world record times on each game, you know? That said, this is a pretty incredible time. Okay. A little sip of water, and then we're going to go in. My time is going to be a little messed up. We're going to lose about 30 seconds because I have to reset the timer. Okay. Let's see if the speedrun timer remembers where we are. I hope it does. Uh-oh. All right, we got it, and the timer is correct. Here we go. This is real, folks. This is not a drill. This is not a test. Come on, come on. 1, 2. Oh, he gave me the harder parry, but we got it. Oh my gosh, we got it. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. We even got a stagger. Okay, that was an 11 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. That was an 11 out of 10. That was an 11 out of 10 fight right there. Because we got even the stagger on him, which I don't think I've ever gotten that before because we hit him so fast. All right, folks. Well, we did it, I guess. Okay. This is in a real run. Yeah, this is real. We actually got that in a real run. First try, and we got... That is our best Pontiff ever, honestly. Like, genuinely. Thank you for the GG, monster. Appreciate you. Dude, I usually choke. Like, I am a choke master. So, honestly, that felt really good. It's cool when I don't choke, obviously. But, like... Grab this. That saves us 4K. All right, we're trying a little bit of a new route here, chat. We're trying a little bit of a new route. Basically, we are relying on the fact that we're good enough at this game at this point where we can basically take risks that I previously would not have taken. That is what's happening. These are like one-shot McGee's here. We made it through. Okay, pull that. Grab that, because just in case. Okay, I think it'll be on my level when I come back in. This is something that I think we had tested, but I forget. Woo! Okay, now that we did a quit out there, we can take a little breather. Because again, it's only in-game time where the timer runs. That's how FromSoft speedruns work. I am so happy that worked out. Thank you for the GGs, little Porky. That and Monster again. That was... I am so glad that worked. Oh, man, I was sure I was going to mess that up. I was sure I was going to mess that up, chat. Okay, all right. Now we're going to do the Aldrich AI break. Okay, we're going to freeze Aldrich, kill him. Then we have to fight Yorm. I didn't practice Yorm. Do I need to, though? Yorm is you run in, you grab the weapon. Because if I lose to Yorm, which it's very easy to with how this run is set up, the run is dead. Like, this could... If I lose my souls by Yorm, it's over. Because I'm going to have like 1 billion souls. I'm just thinking, chat. Aldrich, Yorm, and then I'll do all my Firelink stuff. In theory. Okay, I mean, we're risking a lot. This is a new route that's a lot more dangerous, but saves, like, an extra 10 minutes, basically. So we'll see, chat. We'll see. We might have to go back to the old one. We're going to find out, though, real fast. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Here we go. Very nice. And it is this one, I believe. I always get confused on which is the right way. There you go. All right, here we are in Anne Arundel. I don't think I needed that bonfire, honestly. I think that the new route skips that bonfire. I don't mind getting it as a safety, though, while we're still in practicing. LOL. Cash. Now, this guy will follow me for 40 years, so get ready for that. Died on Vort. That's always tough. That's always tough. The trick to not be... Vort cannot kill you if you just stick to his crotch. He can't hit you. Nothing he does. Except for, like... He has, like, one thing that can hit you. But it's very telegraphed. We spook. Little speedrun trick. And jump. Boom. Little skipperoonie there. All right. Don't you dare. Okay, here we go. Let's try and get this AI break first time. Okay. Okay. Come on. It's this. Come on, baby. This is a tough setup. I don't think we got it. Nope. Tough. That's okay. That's okay, chat. That is a-okay. That's nothing to worry about. Try again. That's the nice thing. This is the one boss where I can do this against. And, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, time for a hard boss fight. Get ready. Here it comes. Oh gosh, he's so scary. Boom. Bang. Yeah. Put him up. Put him up. You seen this before, little Porky? You see, what just happened is we broke his AI by entering the boss fight just like a pixel above his boss fog. Boom. Easy peasy. Nope. Yeah. Very easy to do once you know how to do it. Profaned. All right, chat. We're trying the new tech now. Here we go. This is a huge time save, but also this could very easily throw the whole run. So let's find out. I want to do that. So there's a lifted tile and you get your back left heel to the right center of that tile. Here we go, chat. Come on, baby. This can go so wrong. Woo! That's where it goes wrong. Boom, boom, boom. All right, we got it. So far, so good. Now comes the part that we get punished. We can very hard get punished here, chat. Always serpentine with it. Hello, Yorm. Nice to see ya. Good to meet ya. Please don't kill me. Through the legs. Woo! Got the quit out. Nice. Woo! That's where he can kill us. And if he killed us up there, it might have been Schmover. I mean, it might still be Schmover. Even if he kills us, we have a chance. It's only if we die twice and lose our souls here, then the run is dead. Right now, we're at 55 minutes. All right, getting to dancers. So this is incredible. We can die a few times and we still could be get a record for ourselves here. Let's try and do this first. But if we die twice without getting our souls back, it's like a reset. There's just kind of nothing we can do. All right, chat. Here we go. Name of the game is wait until it allows you to lock on. Boom. Immediately start charging, step back. Wait until he's standing. Don't hit him here or you'll miss. Now. Charge again. 1. I'm stuck on him. That was a nightmare. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no! Oh, chat. This is, okay, okay. This is an... Okay, chat. Come on, game. Let me... Oh, that's right. I don't have it equipped. Okay. If that's fine. That is fine. We're fine at the moment, chat. This could easily become not fine. No, indeed. Here we go. Okay, chat, I got hit there. It didn't, my dodge roll didn't register. That's so cool, dude. That is so cool. I love that. If I get killed here, it's the end of the run. You can do it. Thank you, Monster. I just, that quit out I just did was because they could easily throw fire at me from behind. I'm not risking this run over that. I am not risking this run over that. Not at all. So here's the game plan. I'm gonna run in and try and get my souls. I'm not fighting him right now. I'm gonna try. I have the dagger equipped, so I have more iframes. All I need are my souls, and then I quit out. Boom. Woo! Okay. All right. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. We get a redo. Why go that way? If you go straight, I find it much easier. Straight, what do you mean? I did go straight. Nibs, how are you today? I went the straight path, the fastest path. Sorry, chat. Boom. That's what I was looking for. This. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Now I'm light roll again. Okay. So that's something to learn, is that I need to take off one of my rings, or else I'm not light rolling. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We got kind of bad RNG on this one, chat. Uh-oh, that was wrong. It's not letting me do it. Was I out of stam that whole time? Okay, this is bad. We're too close. Bro, how did he hit us? That's okay. That's okay. One. You go straight to the bridge? Oh, no, I just... You speedrun skip off the bridge. Good morning. Hello, my friend. Again, if there are any issues with the stream, please tell me. Audio, video, whatever. One. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. You're kidding. I'm dead. Ah! Dude! That was such a bad choice. I knew it immediately. I was like, I should have done the hit instead. I went to drink. I would have killed him if I did the hit. I mean, go straight. I mean, watch what I do, Nibs. This is the fastest possible route. This is the world record speedrun route. But you can only do it with fall control. Spook, it's called. Sorry. JFlip Media says Souls 2. That's coming next. GG says Little Porky. I think you said GG's to the wrong guy. GG's to yourself because I died. So I don't know. I mean, because watch this. So this is the fastest way. Straight through the bridge, you have to go all the way around past the gargoyle and stuff. It does not get faster than this. This is 2. I mean, this is 3, but we'll get into 2 next. Okay, chat. Again, GG's to the run. Listen, the run is not over yet. Until, again, it's only over if I lose these souls. I haven't lost them yet. Well, reach out when you want to play it. I have a mage still close to start. I'm sorry, what now? Reach out when you want to play it. I have a mage still close to start. What are we talking about, JFlint Media? Great to have you in the chat, by the way. You have a mage in Dark Souls 2? What are you talking about? Playing co-op? What are we talking about here? We're Souls 2. Right now we're practicing speedruns, JFlint Media. We are, yeah, co-op? Yeah, we're right now we're trying to... So, JFlint Media, what we're doing... Never mind. Listen, don't worry. What we're trying to do, JFlint... I'm trying to get Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring speedruns down. So I can play them all back to back to back to back and beat all 4 games in under 5 hours. That's the current goal. And then we'll add Sekiro to that probably as well. Obviously, we're having an incident right now on Yorm. I'd love to play some co-op Dark Souls 2, though, sometime. That sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. I've never played co-op in Dark Souls 2, chat. Good luck with it, man. Thank you so much. I basically want to be able to play all the games I want to play, but, like, be able to go, oh, you know what, today, chat, I'm going to play every FromSoft game real quick. I need water, chat. Hold on a second. Drink some water. We're throwing right now, folks. Like, we're still ahead of our PB, but, like, we are straight up throwing. Okay. Okay. Focus. I need to hit him from farther away. There. Okay, that's better. I was too close last time. Wait until he starts standing or it doesn't count the hit. Now. It didn't count the hit. Chat, this should have been the run, but it didn't count our hit. You saw that, it went right through him. Double heal. Don't trust them. That should be enough to charge. There we go. He got between his legs. Got him. Seems something more rested though. Yeah. It's funny because the answer is sort of. My sleep has been much better since I moved. Even though the move isn't done yet. Just the stress being gone. So like, even though there's so much more to do, like a huge stressor is gone. Like, I felt trapped in the village, chat. Okay, I think I'm too close to get a full charge off. Yeah. Really, that's a one shot. That's okay. He was down to one hit. Dude, again. I mean, I haven't seen Yorm in like a couple weeks. It's so funny because I literally just didn't practice him just now when I was like, maybe I should. And I didn't, like an idiot. Oh, chat. That's so funny. We're throwing to Yorm. We easily can still get the time we're looking for. But we just like, we need to beat him now. Okay, I just had a moment where I was like, did I not use fall control? But I did. But anyway, Nibs, what's up with you, man? What's going on in your world today? Okay, so I am just gonna get myself ready here because my souls are right there. So I'll... Oh, it's so good to see you, Nibs. I didn't run far enough. My setup is messed up now. Okay. I have to wait until he's standing. Now. Okay. Wait until he's... Okay. All right. Let's keep it close to the door. I don't think I have time. Let's see. Got him. Finally, chat. Oh my lord. Okay, we can still beat our time, chat. We can absolutely still beat our time. Okay. We can absolutely beat our time here, chat. Okay. All right, now it is time, folks. Grandma. Boom, 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 boom. I would like, pretty please, 11 of these. Boom. I would like 11 of these. Give me, nope, that's too many. I'll take 6. All right.
Ashen.
Blah, 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 blah. All right.
What?
Reinforce. Sharp sellsword twin blades. Boom, boom, boom.
Pretty.
You too. Ah, I believe we have another Estus shard.
It wasn't neat.
Maybe. I could. No, we don't. Okay, that's fine. Okay, chat. Okay. All right. We're going to quit out and we're going to do some practicing. Maybe we should have done that before Yorm. Do I practice this or do I just like fight her? I think I just fight her. Honestly, who cares? Who cares? I don't know. Our time is so good though. Also, Nibs didn't even respond to me. He left. I was like, what are you doing today? And he was like, I'm out of here. All right, here we go. Here we go. We'll see, chat. We'll give it a try. Sorry, mobile was all messed up. No worries, my friend. Bro, this game. Grandma! Die, Grandma! Oops. Uh-oh. I forgot to grab the basin. My bad. I was just asking how you doing. How's your day? What's your plan for the day? The backhand! How dare you? That was an extremely greedy thing I just did. I almost died because of it. Heal. There we go. Okay, kind of messed up. That's okay. Let's get away from that wall, though. Here we are. Don't be afraid. I got stuck. I got stuck! Dude, I don't know what's on the agenda today. Alright, well, you're just living life. I got stuck. Like, dude. I got stuck in this one. This is the only place in the whole arena where there's like a set of stairs that go to nowhere. And I get stuck between the stairs and the pillar. Alright. I don't know. I should be quitting out and just practicing Dancer. I shouldn't be like... So how is your kitchen? What do you... Why'd you ask? I feel like that was in response to something. Why do you say, how is your kitchen, Nibs? Pretty dirty. Messed up. We haven't moved it yet. Like, all my stuff for my kitchen is still in the village. You still have a lot of souls left? Are you collect level? The answer is yes. I'm not. Oh my gosh. You're right. I forgot to level up. Oh my gosh. I forgot to level up. Oh my gosh. Well, I threw the run. Thank you, monster. Good catch. That's 108,000 souls. Chat, we forgot to level up. We forgot to level up. Okay, well, I would have killed her that time. You saw that? That run was not bad at all. If I had I would have had twice as much damage. I can't believe that. I'm so stupid. I choked. We went to Firelink Shrine, we leveled my weapons, and we forgot to level up. No, says little Porky, yeah. I think we might have gotten our record here. We might still, but I doubt it. But we almost certainly were gonna get the record if we would have not had that. Monster, thank you. Why did no one else notice that, huh? I got 11 people here. Only one person noticed it. Monster, I appreciate you for paying attention and actually noticing that, because we still have a chance now. But if we had gone on another 10 minutes not realizing that, we would have not had any chance. Dude. There it is. Thank you, Monster. I was kind of hoping you had your utensils, travel, fort, and all your new kitchen. I wish. I've been eating takeout every day, bro. It's incredible. I'm trying to beat the game. You got this, Porky. Nibs? I have been eating... dude, today I had the most incredible kebab of my life. I'm not exaggerating. The kebab I had today, the meat was so delicious. It tasted like... I know it wasn't, obviously, but it tasted like Wagyu. Like, it was so ridiculously good. Oh, my gosh. This kebab I had today... I ate... Oh, dude, that is so... That's so annoying. Now I gotta waste a heal. You're welcome. I would have gotten sooner, but there's a good amount of delay. No worries. Also, if you refresh, it should help with that, because the delay right now on Rumble is like 4 seconds only. Give me kebab, dude. This kebab. I ate so much. I ate like several kebabs. I ate actually 4. Bro, chat. I have gained like 10 pounds in the last 3 days. This is the problem, is that like I haven't been, so I'm in the capital city now, and so I have any food I could want, the most delicious food, and it's so good, and it's so cheap, and delivery here is so fast. Yeah, I refreshed, there's practically no delay, yeah. And so, like, for example, that kebab, I ordered it, 20 minutes later, kebab in my mouth. It was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Honestly, I would order again from them after stream, just total fat hours, if I could, but they close super early because they're like extremely popular. So they have no need to stay open late. Not that it's early, it's already late at night. Oh, that's right, Nibs. Oh, no, don't matter. Woohoo! I'm gonna buff. I am gonna buff because I want to see how we do against this boss with the actual levels. That's so wild. We were missing 10 levels. MVP to Monster today for that catch. Honestly, it's gonna be tough not to... Well, I have so many leftovers, but I've been just eating so much. I've been eating so much, chat. Last night I had 4 different wraps. It was like, I went to sleep last night at 2 in the morning. I was like, at 2 in the morning, I was like, you know what? I'm hungry. Next thing you know, I've ordered 4 different wraps. A fried chicken wrap, a giant one that's like 1.5 feet long. I ordered a fried shrimp wrap. What was the other? I ordered this Turkish giant burrito looking thing called tantuni. Never had it before. I tried a chicken and a beef one. 4 giant imagine in your head 4 giant burritos. I ate them all last night at 2 in the morning. 20 minutes from order to door. Sounds like an awesome night, says ASAP. Bro, I was sick all day. I overdid it. Stop talking about food. You're in the wrong place, little Porky. This is a food channel. We talk about food half of all of our streams here. In fact, part of what we do is I am also a cooking channel a bit. I'm going to be opening my own restaurant. And so that is a big part of my content, is we talk about food for hours. ASAP, thank you for the follow. Followed for the kebab talk, not the Dark Souls 3 speedrun gameplay. ASAP, we're new to video games as a whole. We're practicing the Dark Souls 3 run. We're about close to the time we want, which is sub 2 hours. Our goal is to get Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring back to back to back in under 5 hours to beat all 4 games. And so, sandwich with Nutella. I've never had... You want to hear something wild, chat? I have never had Nutella in my life. Even though it's ubiquitous. It is ubiquitous. It is so popular. It is so prevalent. But I've never had Nutella. Isn't that wild? I don't know. I just never was in a place where it was like a thing, I guess. Like when I was growing up in America, maybe it wasn't popular at the time. I don't know. I just, my family didn't like it or didn't know about it. I mean, I had peanut butter. Well, I like food, so we have something in common. And wow, I can't even beat it in 50 hours. Yes, you can. You can because I can. That's what I'm doing it for. I had never played video games until I started streaming back at the end of May, basically June. I had never played video games, and I wanted to prove anyone could do like the hardest challenge runs in gaming. And so in Nightreign, we got to rank 9999, depth 5. We did level 1 all bosses hitless in that game. We've, beaten these games, and now we're getting these speedruns down to prove that anyone can do it. Because I remember my first day of stream was a 9.5 hours against the first boss. Like, we're going from 0 to hero here. Thank you so much for that follow, ASAP. Lil Porky says, actually, it's called Merenda, but whatever. What is Merenda? What is Merenda? What, Nutella? Or the sandwich is called Merenda? But we do multi-stream here, so you'll hear me talking to other people. You notice top right corner. View count is 11 people. That's across the streams for the moment. All right, chat. All right. I'm probably going to die to Dancer a bunch of times, chat. This is my worst boss so far. Off-brand Nutella? I was unfamiliar. I'm doing a full buff here, even though I usually wouldn't. Waste heal. All right, let's see. Pure focus. If I missed your chat message, I'm sorry. You're kidding. It's not something my family bought, so yeah. Have you never had it? I'm Greek, by the way. Nice. Rip. Yeah, that's a rip. That's a rip to a pine resin. I honestly shouldn't be wasting my... unfortunately, that gets rid of my buffs. So you have to do a quit out when she... I've taken no damage, so... Oh, chat. That's actually brutal. Chat, I also realized we threw this run so badly, chat. We forgot to level. We also... We're missing one of our main damage sources, that ring. Chat, we threw this run 18 different ways. I'm not gonna buff. I expect to die a lot here. We had the best run of my life, and we threw it so many different ways. Look at how much more damage we have, even unbuffed, now that we've leveled. Oh, that is so painful. We would have first tried her if we had remembered to buff. Okay. Yes, get stuck. Nice. You see how I kind of angled to get her stuck there? Woo! She was angry. Chat. You're kidding me, we get her immediately when we leveled up. Okay, chat. Okay, the run is actually back on. We can still get our personal best. We can PB, chat. Okay, hold on. The run is back on. I did not expect that. No part of me expected that we would actually get it there. Okay, chat. Focus. Focus. I made a mistake. I got too excited. I forgot it. Nah, I had a different experience with this as ASAP. Was your experience better or worse? I can't tell because I lost to her just a couple times before you. I forgot to hit... I was so excited, chat. I forgot to hit the bonfire. I was so excited just now that the run is not dead. Isn't that so funny? A little bit of cash. All right, this guy's scary. Be careful. Please don't kill me. That guy can do very funny things. But I'm telling you, ASAP, anyone can get as good as almost world-class level gaming on this game. Anyone. All you need to do is be jobless. Or have streaming be your main job like me. No, we have an IRL job that's our main job. But, streaming is paying the rent finally, so that's part of the big move. All right, chat, we are doing... This is all from memory, by the way, chat. I realized that I don't have the guide we wrote down, so we're doing the chunk shuffle right now. Nice. I shouldn't pick up this item, technically. But it's if things go horribly wrong, it'll be very helpful. Okay. Here we go. Chat, I can't believe we actually got that. That is so nice. All right. El Goblino. Whole lot of scary enemies right here. Oh, we missed. Okay, that. Boom. Woo. Okay. All right, chat. It's possible. So you're saying there's a chance. That's basically how I'm feeling right now. It's possible. It's possible. Schmoovin' time, chat. Get ready to schmoove. Get ready to schmoove, folks. We're doing it. Now, we have to remember we have an Estus shard. Let's see. We got one bone shard from Gilligan. Uh-oh! Woo! Oh, we missed the quit out. We almost threw. We missed the quit out, but we got there in the end. Where do I get my third bone shard from? I'm trying to remember. One is... There's a bone shard I'm missing, I feel like. That I'm forgetting that I get somewhere towards the end. All right, let's fix our settings because we messed them up. Do I need this bonfire, chat? I'm going to take this bonfire, but I don't think I need it. I don't think I ever come back here. I'm taking this, but I think I'm misremembering. Here's a chunk. All right. Almost got them all. Here's a chunk. Oh, no. The menu wouldn't go away. The menu straight up wouldn't go away. If we lose these souls, it's over. The menu wouldn't go away, chat. Did you see what happened? The menu, the input. Well, it's good we got this safety bonfire. Now that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. The classic Billy Mays. All right. Wait, is it Billy Mays who's now? That's a lot of damage. Or is it the what other guy? Oh, actually, I can just do this. Ow. Was it the other guy? Who's the Flex Seal guy? What is the Flex Seal guy's name, chat? Other guy, that's his name. Yeah, I think so. Not Billy Mays guy. Not Billy Mays here. Chat, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. What? That is... Okay, so random arrow. So that guy hit me. Same guy, I think. Nibs. No, Billy Mays died like 20 years ago. Billy Mays died before Flex Seal was a thing, Nibs. That's so funny that you said same guy. It seems like they are the same guy. I agree with you, but no, they are very much not the same guy. I'm getting body blocked. What the heck was that? Okay, so I got angled by the guy down there on the arrow. Okay, chat. I gotta be very careful here. We cannot... Where are my souls? Where are my souls, chat? Okay. I didn't run by my souls. Where are they? Chat, where did the game put my souls? Uh-oh. So bonfire's right there. Phil Swift? I think you're right, ISAP. That sounds right. Phil Swift. Chat? I still say no need for realism. Chat, where are my souls? We have a little bit of... If my souls have glitched through the ground or something, this is going to be very bad. I'm going to take this bonfire and then... I'm a little concerned here. Where are my souls? Panic. So I'm taking this ember because if I die, I can't afford to die and lose my souls here. So I need the... I'm taking the extra health. Okay, chat. Oh, God almighty. Oh, boy. They have to be down here, right? Yep. The game put them way back. Woo! Kobe! I'm carefully timing my rolls here. Okay, good. Whoa, man! Woo! Have you seen Smiling Friends? Dude, Smiling Friends is so good, chat. Smiling Friends is so good. I'm so sad that the creators decided not to make more. I am so sad. Oh, there's a bone shard right there, but I'm gonna ignore it. Chunk. 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 Okay, let me think for a second. Do I want to go? We were right there, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. Dude, I really loved Smiling Friends, man. That, like... The creators deciding not to make more just makes me so sad. We're gonna get, like, I think 2 more episodes, and then that's it. Bro, I cannot recommend... If you like animation, like cartoon type, you know, stuff, you know, Adult Swim type stuff. But, like, it is brilliant. It is... Smiling Friends is maybe one of the best adult animations ever made. Genuinely. So funny. I'm gonna go clean my hands. BRB. All right. Dude, so good. Chat, I feel like I've forgotten something. I'm gonna be honest with you all. All right, so we're about to quit out spam. Little quit out spam. To get across here as fast as we can. Now, there is a way to just run straight by them, which is what the world record would do. I don't know it. So we're just gonna do the very safe. Very safe. I'm holding up and run while we load in. Just like that. Because again, the speedrun only counts the in-game timer. Okay. This is a very hard thing to do, by the way. I know it seems easy. But to get the quit out every time... It's very hard to get this quit out perfectly every time. And also be holding the run button at the same time. I have to, like, use claw grip on the controller. You probably can't get the kill on them up top. You mean on the dragons? I mean, that's a way to deal with them for sure. But you can't, yeah, you can only do that on the second pass is the issue. Okay, chat, I'm going for it. This might be a bad idea, but I'm going for it. We made it. Very hard to do. Does it first try? I don't know, but I've been failing at that every time. So that is honestly the first time I've done that successfully without dying once. Is this cash? It is. Right. There's the buff as expected. Okay. Here we go. And then the final chunk. This guy is still chasing us, by the way, chat. Okay, he's leashed. So we could kill them from here. If I got to upgrade my weapon, always upgrade. Yeah, I found out just by chance that the wing that's on the bridge you can kill. That's correct. There's a few ways to do it. There is a few ways to do it. See that guy right there? Yeah, he'll kill us the moment we touch the ground. So, that's a quit out. Speaking of upgrading our weapons, let's go do that. So there's a few things we're going to do right now. Thing 1. Oops, wrong way. I missed the door. There we go. Send down the shortcut. I made you remember this time. Literally, you did, Lil Porky. When you said you forgot to upgrade your weapon. Literally, yes. That's exactly, you are correct. That is what reminded me. Boom, boom, boom. Boom.
Pretty.
You too. I think we're good, honestly. I think we're good. Let's level up this time. Hold on. A little bit of a mistake, but that's okay. I'm supposed to do this at grandma. So it's a time loss that I'm doing it just like this, but that's fine. Hello.
Very well.
Level 9, actually. And then Dex is 44. All this just goes into Vig.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Farewell to you. But we are going to level 10 this. Okay. You are correct. Dragon Barracks? No. It is Dancer, right. Read that wrong? Yeah, we got +9. And we will be +10ing by the end. How's it going, my dude? Says Mello. Mello, it is so good to see you. It's been a minute. Why haven't I seen you in so long, Mello? Mello, I've moved to the capital of my country. We just moved across country. Today's the second stream in the capital. Things are going well so far. No bitrate issues. Nibs, are you still there? If you're in the chat, sound off. The fiber internet, I think, is working. Okay. Twin Blades. Herald is set. Okay. We want to put pine resin on. I think that's everything. Nibs, we have fiber internet and it seems to be working flawlessly. It seems... So you know all the server issues I've had before? Guess what, Nibs? I'm no longer using... Okay, the camera freaked out. I'm not using any server. I'm using my natural connection. All right, chat. This is going to require a lot of focus. Okay, run here. Hit this. Okay, that was wrong. But we got it in the end. I need stamina. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's okay. Oh, this is bad, chat. This is actually very bad. One. Meatballs are now coming down. Come on, come on! Yes! First try. Chat, first try. Okay, okay. We actually did it. We actually first tried it. Oh boy, chat, this is a very real run right now. This is a very real run. My new work hours are crazy, says Mel. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to see you. You made it, Dan, says Nibs. Mel says, but I'm home because I smacked my thumb during work. Mel, you gotta start watching me during work. That's the trick. ASAP says, woo. Thank you for the woo. Thank you for the nice. Okay. All right, chat. Let's see if we can remember the route. God help us, to be honest. I've already made a mistake. Okay, that's fine. Recovery. Hold on. This is a very long running section with a lot of twists and turns, and I haven't done this in a week. Well, I can only really do that during my break. Well, listen, Mello, I'm just joking, and also no pressure, of course. I'm just happy whenever I see you because you are such a cool guy, genuinely. Like, I'm just happy to see you anytime I do. But so working long hours at work, is that a good thing? As in, like, are you making better money or something? Chat? That was wild. Okay, this is a nightmare, chat. That was... Did you see that, chat? The Crystal Sage fired a projectile which blocked our entire screen and perfectly tracked us. Okay, we have like 80,000 souls over there. Okay, chat, I have to focus real quick. Hold on. Okay, we really better hope we get that back, chat, because if not, we have much less health now because we're not embered. We just had really bad RNG, and so we got tagged by multiple things on that run. If we get that, we need those souls back, chat. And now having to pick those up is going to make this way harder. Where are our souls, chat? Got him. Spam. Quick step. Woo! No! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Oh my lord! Please! Please! No! Oh gosh! I'm putting an extreme amount of something I see in the chat. I'm putting an extreme amount of overtime, but the money is good. Well, that's incredible if the money is good. Got pieced up, absolutely. Listen, if the money is good and you're, you know, saving that money, making yourself a nice little future or present, that is all that matters. Okay, I'm gonna take a heal here. Chat again. It's like I don't remember the route, but as I'm going, I'm relearning it. I'm re-remembering as I'm running. So far, so good. Oh boy. Now here is the famous gargoyle who loves to ruin runs. Woo! There we go. Well, Mello, good on you, you know? Putting in those hours, getting done what you need to get done. All right, last hard running section. I mean, there's another running section after, but this is the last hard one. Because these are the gank squad. And the gank squad... Oh, that was good RNG. The gank squad can do horrific things to you. All right, last running section, chat, of the entire game. Here it is. The stairs of defeat. Come on. Serpentine. Oh, gosh. Oh, he tagged me. We're now in one-shot range. Whoa. Ah. All right, come on, come on. Come on, baby. We got it. Woo! Whew, I earned the equivalent of around $1,900 for like 16 days of work. That's incredible, Mello. If I earned $1,900, that would pay my rent for almost half of the entire year. I wish that was me. You know, in them high notes. Yeah. Whew. But you know, streaming is earning us almost enough to pay our rent now, and that tells you because our rent is so cheap. But yeah, oh, I wish I could be earning money like that. That's the dream for me. If I earned that much money streaming, I would be genuinely, I'd be buying the house I'm in right now. I wouldn't be renting. One moment, chat. I need some water. It sounds incredible. I'm loving the place I'm at for sure. If I can just earn from streaming less than minimum wage. I don't need to be rich. Just less than minimum wage in America, which is very reasonable. I can support my entire extended family and buy them all houses. Just killed Hodrick. Let's go. Hodrick? You mean wife's knight? Who's Hodrick? No, that's not Hodrick. Who's Hodrick? I forget. For a second, I was like, did he mean Godric? But no, it's like, that's Elden Ring. The invader? Which invader? Where? Holy Knight Hodrick? Knight Hodrick something? How's it living in the new place? It is incredible, even though the move isn't done yet, Mello. And so the place is destroyed. It's disgusting. It is horrific, except the office and bedroom are totally set up and nice and clean. And you know, it's taken a lot of hard work to get there. But even with the house being as messed up as it is, with my bedroom and office like this, I'm a happy camper. I'm living well. I'm living... It is incredible. The one at... We're going to do a kind of a big time loss here, but because I just want to plus 10 my weapon. And unlock this other shortcut. You will get there, says Mello. I will, and soon, and it's just one step at a time. Yeah, it's exciting. We're going to get an editor finally, now that we're here, after the move is totally finished. We are getting an editor, folks. A real, bona fide, full-time editor. With the money we're saving on rent, living here, and all the different things, and the money from streaming, we're going to be getting an editor. So far, I hate the Irithyll dungeon. ASAP, Irithyll dungeon is great because it's so short. If you don't like the Earthfell dungeon, there's a skip you can do to skip the entire Earthfell dungeon. It's my favorite skip in the game. Nip says, I just learned how to get this shortcut. That's hilarious. You know there's a Titanite slab hiding under here? There's a secret elevator I just took to get a Titanite slab. You know about that too, Nips, right? So fun fact about this elevator. It doesn't work the same as other elevators in FromSoft games. This specific elevator. If I quit out here, the elevator will not be in the correct position. I'm gonna... Chat, I'm debating this. No, I'm going for it. I'm so tired of losing my health. I say skip the Earthfell dungeon. Do the skip with Spook. I do now, says Nibs. It's incredible. Chat, I'm so stupid. I forgot to... Chat, I am the dumbest man who ever lived. I'm so stupid. Chat, I've lost like 15 minutes out of the best run of my life to this. Bro, just upgrade so you don't lose souls. Yeah, bro. I forgot to upgrade just now. So what? You know how I just said, oh, I'll just go? That's because I forgot that I'm supposed to upgrade. Nib, how am I the dumbest man who ever lived? Can you answer that? Listen, you know me pretty well at this point, so you should know. How is it that I am the dumbest man who ever lived? Because it's true, chat.
What?
Plus 10, folks.
Pradeep.
Woo! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Because I'm here, probs. I rub off on peeps. Lolly.
Very well then. Farewell, Ashen One.
Farewell to you. All right, here we go. Grand Archives, Dragon Slayer. Well, at least you haven't started a war. Ain't that how life goes? Not yet. We'll see what happens. We'll see. If I'm successful enough, I hope I can start a war. All right, here we go. And we'll put the wind blades on. Everything looks right, chat. Everything is looking right. Well, I'll explain, Mello. I want to become so successful in, you know, if my streaming career becomes so successful, all right, that I can become the president of my country, all right, because I have so much success, all right, and then I can start wars, and I will conquer the planet Earth, all right, and there will be International Speedrunning Day, where everyone who can speedrun Dark Souls 1, 2, 3 and Elden Ring back-to-back successfully in a 10-hour period lives. No, I'm just joking. Ice Up says, these people are ridiculous. Just don't kill me, please. Lil Porky, with a name like that, you get to live. I love this sound of, like, the wind escaping, telling you how much time has passed. Like, it's such a good little indicator. So you would die? Yes, I would die currently. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, little Twin Princes action. Boom. One. Gotcha. Where? 1, 2. Get ready. 1, 2. Stamina. 1. He's going to teleport. Bing. Bing. Woo. Woo. I'll hit you again. Woo. I was hitless up until there. 1. Heal. Heal. Come on, bro. 1. Okay, chat. We have full health going into phase 2. We've only taken 1 hit. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Okay, good. Woo! All right. Whoa! That's the insta-kill. That would have one-shot me, chat. Where? One. We need to be doing more hits like this, which hit him. Oh no! No! Yep, that's fine. That was a very good run, chat. That was a very good run. I've never tried to speedrun any Souls game. I bet you got a better time than me. I'm absolutely going to die if I participate, Chris. Chris, I think at this point you are just like, I think you and Nibs have so much Souls experience. Y'all can easily beat my speedrun times like probably first try if you actually like spent the time. But Nibs is too pig-headed and stubborn to like try things in the way that they're supposed to work. So he'll never get it. But he easily could. Because you both have the skill. I've seen it. I've seen your skill. So you both could easily outclass me. But you don't. And it offends me, honestly. Can I get a royal pardon or something? Mello, you get a pardon. But only you. Have you seen my gameplay? Yes, exactly. But more than your gameplay, I've seen your heart. And you got the heart, kid. You got the heart to do it. I believe in you, kid. I believe in you. All right, you know what? I'm not going to resin here. Who cares? At this point, if I... Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I recovered, chat. I recovered. I almost... Oh, that's really bad. Woo! I'm doing a lot of singing today, stream. I made like 3 different mistakes starting this one, but that's okay. We've recentered. Okay, stamina. Oh no. No! That's a one shot.
But you may rest here too.
I will go to war for you. Thank you, man. I would melt fats in the butter in the Texan sun. Butter in the Texas sun. Mm-hmm. That's a shame, chat. Okay, so dying here multiple times isn't the end of the world at all. It's kind of expected. Chat. It's so funny. Okay, so I can basically say with certainty now, we would have gotten our best time ever if we would have not forgotten to level at Dancer. It is now confirmed. If Monster didn't remind us, if they didn't remember, it would have been even worse, of course. But why does there have to be a giant? The giants are the best part. But I can see the time right now, and I know about how long this is probably going to take me. And this would have been a record run. Like, we could still technically get the record. Very unlikely, though. But this would have been like... This would have been a run which I don't even know how I would have really beaten it in the future without like learning other stuff. You run into the wall, causes him to teleport in place, and then it's game time. Woo! Gotcha! Okay, a little mistake there. That's fine. A little early. Little twofer. One. Woo. This is a guy who you should not be afraid to panic roll. Like, straight up. He is the best boss for a good old panic roller. Because if you miss a dodge, just spam dodge and you'll get it back. Woo! Okay, that's a double hit because I got behind him. One. Come on, bro. Well, multiple is actually no actual time. It's gonna be 10 hours to 30 streams. 30-hour streams. Okay, hold on. Go left, and then we walk. Game time. Hit. Bad RNG. Oh, Lord! This bad RNG, chat. Reset. One. Come on. Give me my stand back. Your chat. I am... Focuses. Okay, I'm one shot to pretty much everything. And there's like a couple moves I wouldn't be one shot to. I have no heals. 1, 2, 1. I'm not gonna get to him in time for the punish.
This spot.
No, that was it. That was the run. I was about to get him.
No rest here too.
That was so unfortunate. That was at the end. I was about to get him. That was a very bad, poorly played. Or someone could take over Nibs' stream, says Chris. What? Did I miss some messages? I asked Nibs when he streams and he just said yes. This is true. Nibs is not me. We are all Nibs. I could just figure out a way to have anyone stream on my channel. I'll stream on your channel. There you go. We are Nibs. I found the shortcut, says ASAP. Good work. There you go. Okay, chat. I think we're locked in now. What I mean by that is I think that I've de-rusted enough on them where I feel like I'm going to get it now. This is going to be close to tying my personal best, I would say, this time. But we would have gotten it. We made a couple crucial mistakes, which aren't even gameplay being bad or like it was literally just we had a mind lapse and we forgot to upgrade. You know what I mean? Like that's a life type of situation. What can you do? It happens. Walk backwards. Boom. Causing him to teleport and play at place. Now, he's guarding my souls here. 1 boom. 1 boom. 1 boom. 1 boom. Where is it? 1 Come on, more towards the center. 1 2 boom. 3 oh 4 boom. 1 1 boom. Come on, bro. Who saw what I just did there? I knew I would stagger him, and so I was like, that'll give me a free heal. Woo! I believe. So Disrespect Giant is just based on the Nibs Moon pettiness. What game are you playing? ASAP, I think, is playing also Dark Souls 3 right now, right? Uh-oh, we got tagged. Okay, there goes our Void Ring no longer working. Woo! I kind of think I should heal, chat. Because he'll one-shot us here, but some things won't one-shot us if we can heal. Okay. I might regret that later. I'm not gonna regret this time, though. Oh, watch out. Play it safe, chat. This explosion will kill you. GG's, baby. Yeah. I'm marking all sorts of stuff, bro. Let's go, baby. All right. Yeah, so this is gonna be right behind my my record, my poisonal record. I also ran the wrong way up this thing, but that's okay. Bro, he's causing me to. That guy just caused me to time loss. I hate you. Also, let's go. Agreed. Okay. We lit that one. Yeah, this is gonna be very lightly slower than our personal best, but this should be faster, chat. This is straight up, it should be, but we lost 10 minutes to just like brain stupid moment. And honestly, that's fine, because remember our goal, chat. Remember our goal, last boss, that's right. Our goal. Game. Our goal is sub 2. Didn't mean to do that, didn't mean to do that, I'm stuck. Chat, our goal is sub 2 hours. If we can get sub 2 hours, we have reached the goal. Hate it when brain goes stupid. That's my whole life. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get the sub 2? Hit that bonfire because we assume that we're about to die a bunch. To be honest, I believe in first try. Chat, I've made a mistake. Oh, no, I'm going. Chat, who sees the mistake that I made? Does anyone notice that I have 97,000 souls? I didn't upgrade. I didn't upgrade, chat. I forgot to upgrade. Your boy forgot to upgrade. Nice. Reset. Run. We run from this curved sword. I'm not reading chat. I'm sorry if I missed your message. I'm focused. Woo! Nice. Oh, perfect. Uh-oh. Very bad. Come on. Plin, plin, plon. 1, 2. Get me out of there. Never roll backwards. Oh, that's very bad. Woo! Okay. I know. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Okay, bonfire's right here. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Folks. Folks. And time. Wait, did I beat my time? I think we beat our time by like 8 seconds or something. Oh, snap. Ladies and gentlemen, sub 2 first off. Let's go. That is a sub 2 hour run. That is the dream. That is the goal. Oh, that incredible music. Oh, massive new PB by seconds maybe. Or was it 138, chat? Okay. All right, chat. Okay, begin journey 2 and current stage journey cannot be. We're gonna see. Is this a PB or not? Chat, I can't believe we did it. That was the first try Soul of Cinder having forgotten to level up. By the way, chat, did you notice? With 100k in the bank. Okay. Calm down. Begin journey 2. You ready? I have to hit Alt F4. I'm holding down Alt. Okay. Let's see. I'm reloading the game. Let's see. Chat, I think it might be time to move to Dark Souls 2. I think we might have Dark Souls 3 down. Maybe we can do another run tomorrow just to be sure, but even if it's not a PB, I'm very proud. It's not a PB by 40 seconds. Wow, chat. 40 seconds. That is so funny. So literally one of my yapping sessions. Look at this, by the way. I want you to see something though. Notice the difference. We were level 63 in our personal best. We were only level 58 here because we forgot to level up. Yorm. It was literally Yorm. 40 seconds, chat. Can you believe that? If we just died one less time to Yorm, we would have had it. So close. Listen, either way, I don't care, chat. That was incredible. We did it. We did it. We sub 2 houred consistently. That is the second sub 2 hour. DS2, yep, it's DS2 time now because I think we have Dark. So here's the plan, chat. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Take care. You as well, Monster. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much again for reminding me earlier. Monster, shout out to Monster. They saved this run. This would have been an over 2 hour run, and I would have been sad right now if it was not for Monster realizing we hadn't leveled up when they did. Well, because it's not we, it's you. It's we. It's a chat that does this, you know? It's thanks to all of you. Without your support, I can do nothing. GG, ad Monster. Yep. All right, so folks, my thought is that... Wait, what time am I supposed to end the stream? Is supposed to be in 8 minutes. Chat, how perfect is that, by the way? So every day, for those who are new here, we have a few people who are new. We stream 5 hours a day. Stream ends 8 minutes from now. Every day, same time. Starts, W Monster, absolutely. Starts 5 hours prior to right now. Every day, all right? So come here 5 hours prior now to be the first one in chat. We are often a little bit late because we're in the middle of a huge move across the country, chat. So don't expect perfection here. So 1 more hour of stream? No. Stream ends in 8 minutes or 7 minutes. Right now is the end. We do 5 hours a day. I know today I've only done 4 hours because I was late, but we're moving. It's, you know, it's only for March that we're late, we're early. It's kind of all over the place. Usually we're much more regimented. 7 days a week. Good stuff, man. GG's. Thank you, Nibs. But so tomorrow, here's the plan, everyone. Okay? Here's my thought. Tomorrow we do a Dark Souls 3 run. A fresh Dark Souls 3 run, start to finish. And we time the run to make sure it should be, if we can get an hour 44 run like this again, it'll be under 2 hours in real time. Not just in-game time. And so tomorrow, we will do the same thing. We'll try to. Okay? And then we'll go into Dark Souls 2. My thought is, I don't want to get rusty on any game. And so I kind of should be doing DS3 run every day before I get into DS2, right? I mean, other words, because we know that my memory is very bad. Nibs, is there somebody I can raid right now? Do you know anyone I can raid? Because I have no one. I followed 1 million people. I followed everyone who came with your raid the other day, and not one of those people are alive. Tell me who to raid, who is a chill stream, not gaming. Goldfish moment? That's the story of my life. Probably faster because of loading screen. Literally. But anyway, so tomorrow we're going to do a full Dark Souls 3 run, and then it's Dark Souls 2 time, folks. If you want, listen, don't tell me if you want, bro. Okay, you tell me. You're the arbiter of knowledge here. I am not. Okay, /raid, boom. All right, folks, make sure to join the raid and say hello to this person. You're all amazing. I'm going to see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you. Shout outs to ASAP Drift, Lil Porky, and Lerma for the follows today. Y'all are amazing. Hope to see you again. Peace, and bye.